Hello everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Feedback Loop. If you're unfamiliar with us, we are a D&D playtest stream where everyone here is playtesting various new subclasses that are coming up in an upcoming project. My name is Ryan, I'm your DM tonight, pronouns are he, him. And Matt, I believe we have some announcements.
Oh, we do. Hello there. I'm here to tell you about our friends at +5 Charisma and all the cool items that they have for RPGs and everything you want. Like the Crystalline Echo. There's no way that you won't be afraid of the growl of an ice dragon. That's just the tip of the iceberg. The frozen fire pendant. It's the Frostfire. Helping you to resist the cold and giving you the frostbite spell. Now this next one, it brings a tear to my eyes. The Glacial Quiver, dealing cold damage with bolts and arrows. It sounds so cool. I calls them as I sees them. Come on, just go to their Discord, their Instagram, and Patreon, just for the hail of it. No, I'll be back to you in a moment. But first I have to tell you guys.
All that and no ice to meet you?
There was you couldn't call
skipped
someone
it on purpose.
Chill.
Chill.
Couldn't call someone a snowflake. There was just
Alright, so
After I tell you though, first, okay, I have the biggest announcement that I've ever done on this, and it's so important to me. Tabletop Tome of Travelers is what we've been working on this whole time, and specifically what our DM has been working on this whole time, for a lot of his life, in fact. And it's amazing. It's what we've been currently doing for a very long time. It is all the subclasses we play. It has races. It has everything that we want. And just go to tabletopgamingcenter.com and you'll see information about it. There's a link there that you should click on. That is the start of an entire saga and what we are doing here. The Kickstarter that is going to be on for this booklet of everything that we're doing here, once it's launched, it should be about August that it's launched, I believe. So in August, to be determined. Once the Kickstarter is launched, the first 100 people to pledge at a level where you get an exclusive cover will get a copy with a silver gilded edge paper. And you're gonna want this. It's the coolest thing in the world, and we've been doing it this whole time, and this is what we're doing it for. So, Noel, I'll be back to you.
Ow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, well.
Try. Can I have a sec?
Yeah, you can have as much time as you need. I just look.
Just don't freeze.
Okay. Why?
Yeah.
Maybe it's Rennial, like looking over the loop. Careful. You almost like fall overboard. Dante, over here. Over here. We're on the ship. We're at sea now.
I really don't like this thing.
You popping back.
Yeah.
I'll just.
Okay. What I miss?
So we're on the ocean. We're able to rent a boat. We're headed towards getting that missing sliver of whatever they use to power the sky ship.
Karatite, yeah.
Right. We had just finished fending off like sirens.
Ooh.
Right. And grab this sweet loot. That's chill to touch. We'll cut you in on it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Right now. So here's the thing. And Rennial's like looking around. He's trying to be as like quiet as possible. So, we also signed up for the prison guard or prison security, right? And Koski was a bit more sloshed than normal, and in a concerning way, again, even more than normal.
Wait, did something happen?
Right. First of all, I didn't know his name was actually Koski. Like Koski was a nickname.
Yeah.
You knew his name was Thaddeus. What? Yeah, that's a last name. Anyway, but that being said, do you know who Gwen is? Gwen Koskioski.
Continue with the recap.
Right. Hello. Right. Well.
I'm listening.
One. I'm Sure.
I'll talk to him later.
Right. It seemed to put him in a really bad place. He was able to still fend off everyone and stuff, but even I'm a touch concerned. Anyway, thankfully, Horse was able to grab a spell book from one of the stores to be able to help us breathe underwater. So our little trip underwater shouldn't be that much of an issue, although we are a bit tapped out, to say the least.
Sick, I'll jump in.
That was pretty much it. That's all I missed.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. We're waiting for Hadrian to pop in.
Oh. Beard.
So that's what that's like.
All right, now re-explain it.
Rennial comes up to you, and then what did you say?
Minor illusion of beard.
Hadrian, you're finally here. It's been so long. Everyone you know and love is dead.
That's on a long list of people, but I'm just gonna.
You're taking this well.
You're a test.
So,
It just phases. Your fingers just
Yeah,
yeah,
just
through it. Doesn't even, like,
you're all in the boat. You're about 6 miles off of shore. What would you all like to do?
I believe it would be a great idea to rest.
I just got here.
Horace, what time of day is it?
What time of day is it?
It's probably like 5 in the afternoon.
So 5.
It's like 5:24.
Yeah.
I'm a bit peckish.
All right.
Go fishing.
Koski will just start rowing towards land.
I think, yeah, because that took a lot out of me.
I was fine.
Yeah, sorry I vanished on you, but happy.
It seems
to-
uncontrollable, and so I don't take it personally.
You know, that hadn't happened to me before I got with you guys, so maybe that's the issue.
You know,
Blaming.
Is it a us thing?
Nope.
No.
I think it might be.
it might be a proximity thing to that
Do you need-
object.
Oh, I thought you were pointing at me.
Want some help there?
Object.
Yes, this would be very good.
Yeah, all right. I'll help Kotsky with the rope.
I can do it.
I'll take
And then I
over.
just snap my fingers and I cast Control Water, and then I just move the water so that it pushes us forward.
So, if I may ask, in the time it takes you from getting from where you are to shore, just so we know who has which of these 5 frost-themed white dragon-looking items. Who is taking the crystalline echo?
That would be me. The echo is me.
All right.
I'll take whatever's left.
So add that to your inventory.
I'm doing it.
Who is taking the frostfire pendant?
That is the.
Was that the one that gives resistance to?
That's the resistance and bite one.
Yeah, so that is resistance to cold damage and the ability to cast frostbite once per long rest.
I think it's between you and me.
Are these all
I think
attunement, by the
I'll
way? It
take-
doesn't say on there.
I want to.
Not all of them are attunement.
You can have it.
Okay, I'll take the
Alright.
frostfire.
That one does require attunement. Who is taking the quiver?
Well, if
If no one wants the quiver, I'll take the quiver.
I kind of want the orb. If no
I'll
one's,
take the quiver.
All right, Koski, you have the glacial quiver.
it's got a dragon.
The
in
orb
it.
is the coolest. Like, it's just like, but it's
Design-wise,
coolest.
that orb looks amazing.
Next, the orb of the winter worm. Who is
That's
gonna have
the
that?
one I want.
all right? Rennial, you have the orb of the winter worm,
What's it do again?
and keep in mind that that also requires attunement.
So this lets you
We have no magic
cast
items,
Sleep
right?
Storm.
Right. How do you attune to something?
You just gotta sit with it for a while.
Finally, we have the permafrost locket.
I think you're the only one left.
Yeah.
All right, so Hadrian, you get the permafrost locket. Make sure you add that to your inventory.
Will do.
All right. So, you managed to get to shore in a timely manner and set up a quick and dirty camp. Some of you are a bit more tired than others and are able to find your way to rest quite quickly.
I will ritually cast Alarm around the perimeter for us. Just trying to have some defense mechanism on this uncharted island.
I'll try to scrounge up food. Mom,
I create food more.
you call it for mother.
She had poofed into the
Oh, she. Okay.
amulet.
I must have missed that. Mom's not here. What was that, Dante?
I created enough food and water for like an army of people. It's so much. It's like pounds of food, more than we could eat.
What is it?
Yeah, it's like it doesn't say a type of food.
This is the first time
It appears as like tofu or something.
Yeah, it doesn't say type of it. It says 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water.
That's a mighty neat trick you've got there.
Enough to sustain 15 humanoids and 5 steeds for 24 hours. It's bland though. It's bland food. That's the only downside.
Is there anything anyone would like to do while you take a long rest?
It's gonna be a long rest.
Yeah, after hearing what I heard, I definitely will have to go over and be like, hey, sorry I missed out on the fun.
Would you have told Rennial not to be there?
Yeah, I would have probably taken a minute just because it's not my stuff to. Yeah, I would have taken a minute. I would have been like, hey, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back, and then.
I'll go salt the tofu.
Hey. You doing okay?
Well, there is no alcohol here, and you created water. Could be better.
I was trying to push it that way. I controlled it. I just didn't do it well. I meant in a different way.
Probably about as good as I could be right now.
Rennial mentioned a name that my brain's familiar with. And I didn't get the context as to when it was brought up. I'm just checking, because you always tell me that if I have something, I should.
You want the truth?
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing well.
Yeah. No, I know.
I knew that Gwen was dead. Now I don't know what I know. It's not a fun place to be unsure. Especially of something like this.
Do you think we're going to find answers where we are?
I hope so. This is supposed to be where her sword was found. Not right here.
Yeah. That's very strange.
Strange coincidence. I don't really believe in coincidence.
I don't really know what the word means. Is it the same thing? I don't know. Do you want us to do anything? Do you want me to do anything?
I do not care what you tell them. You saw what is in my head.
I'm not gonna. That's not what I went in your head for. But I like to think that it gave me, I don't know, less insight, more context, and I'm here with a fraction of of what you felt, lingering, what you feel, maybe. It just doesn't feel good still. Even from me, who only has a tiny, tiny bit, so I can only imagine.
Somehow uncertainty is worse than knowing.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we're gonna know soon, right?
Either I will find out or I will die.
Those are the only two options.
Pretty much, yeah.
I choose the first one.
I don't really care which.
I do. But, so friends before, right?
You're a good kid.
For friend there, but that's fine. Cool. Well, plenty of salted bland food if you want.
Thank you.
As I'm walking by, just take a little bit of the fire out of the, with the control flame, just take a little bit of the fire out of the fire that we made and just sort of play with it, and then walk back over.
The salt's not helping, buddy.
It's okay. It's okay. You gotta sort of burn it out. That's out there.
Flambéed tofu.
Yeah. We spend the entire night making it palatable.
Yeah. Just making it just more than edible.
All right.
Reminds me of the cake Dad cooked one time.
Yeah.
For your birthday.
sometime.
Well, you're all able to get through the night without so much as without so much as a peep from an owl.
Wait, lad.
I don't think I would go out this far.
I would have been. Okay. Oh, so it's
Yeah,
long rest.
the entire night goes by. You guys get a long rest.
Sweet. Hadrian wakes up. You know, I think that salty sea air is really doing wonders for me because I haven't slept that well in forever. Or it could be the whole weird thing.
Being popped into somewhere else for
Yeah,
an
not entirely sure about that one.
Did you see anyone?
No, that one. It was a
just
terrifying liminal space between being and not being.
Some would say sleeping is also like that. Right, if you think about it.
I don't want to think about it more than I have to.
Anyway, Rennial's gonna start aggressively going into combat drills mid-conversation. Everyone wake up! Ding, ding, ding with the shield. Combat drills. Combat drills.
Koski will join and just stand there and let you hit him.
Wow. This works too. Be like Koski. Look at his core.
Look at this car.
It's the one where it's like this.
It's incredible.
And again, this is a mechanical thing, so I do need to know who is participating.
I'm
in
participating,
the
and he's just managing. If you just hit hard enough the first time, you don't need the shield.
I want to go last anyway, so I don't need initiative.
Oh, that's fair.
Alright, so what is the perk again?
You get advantage on initiative and +1 to hit on weapon rolls.
And I won't be doing either of those things, so I'm good.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm just watching.
I mean,
I do a backflip as he says that.
they're all blessings. So
I mean,
whatever.
it's pretty cool.
Can I roll to see how cool my backflip was?
Give me an acrobatics check.
It can be.
And I'll roll for my own reaction. To how cool it is.
Scorpion.
Right.
12. What did you get?
You land on your face.
I meant to do that. As I'm spitting
I
out
didn't know
sand.
you could bend that far.
What an
So-
impressive build that you can just like a full
If enemies underestimate you, you'll be more likely to get a jump on them.
You know,
That's
I
a really good
appreciate
point.
you letting him humor us with the combat drills when he seems to barely grasp what he's doing.
It's actually not all that bad.
That's an incredibly good point though.
Mm-hmm.
If we act like we don't know what we're doing, they'll think we don't know what we're doing.
It'll make it that much more satisfying
When we don't know
when
what
we
we're
gut them
doing.
like a fish.
Okay.
You ever gutted a fish?
Horus.
All the time.
I have.
Throughout the combat drills, you are able to put together via some landmarks that you're recognizing, a couple of named hills on the map, just a relative position of where you are in comparison to your end goal. The trench that you are looking for, or at least the site where the ship went down, was near a trench called the Thalassic Trench.
The Thalassic?
Thalassic.
Is that anything in the marine book that I picked up? Anything pop up from there?
Going through there, you would be able to get a rough layout of at least the mapped ocean floor in the area of the trench. It is one of 3 trenches that are in a close proximity. There's not a lot of exploration deep down in the trenches, as they go deep enough to where they either reach the below or they are just barely too short of reaching there. You would know that water pressure can start to build once you get down to the below. It's enough to be a huge problem, but as long as it doesn't get that far down, you should be okay as long as you can all breathe water. But you know that if you start to feel too much pain, you've gone too deep.
Oh no, I'm screwed.
But
So,
you're able to locate the exact spot that you need to go from where you are.
Koski,
Yes.
we're pretty close to where we need to be.
Okay.
We've got, what would you say, like in 4 hours out?
Probably closer to 3.
We're about 3 hours out. Whenever you're ready to sail.
I am ready. Kelsey will prep the dinghy.
And I'm remaking my spells.
I'm guessing you guys figured out how to deal with water while I was in.
Yes.
No, we actually
We
all
just-
drowned.
Mm-hmm, we just
Oh,
hold
this
up.
is the hells.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You are.
That liminal space is actually limbo.
And you get to spend it with us.
Hello. It's actually hell, and the whole time you didn't.
Which one? So many of them.
I don't think I want this.
Which one punishes you for your hubris?
All of them?
And as you all board the dinghy with a sail, you make your way back out to sea. Is there anything you would all like to do before?
Pray.
I will ritually, this time, cast water breathing. Alright, so I do not have to waste my slow slot.
Noise.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing two things.
That's 24 hours, right?
Yeah, 24 hours you can breathe underwater.
Third and fourth level spells are going to be going to what they always are. So aid on. Who's the lowest health here?
Probably the wizard.
I have 56.
Definitely. Mine's
Still
60.
Yeah,
So
still
not that far.
Still you, okay. Wizzy, Trunks. I don't really care about Hadrian. So,
Do you say that out loud?
so it'll be you as well. No.
It's a small dinghy.
Like, don't really.
So it'll be you three. It'll be you three.
So
15.
I get what?
15 max health.
In addition to your
In addition to your
max.
regular. Yeah.
I think it was pretty far in a barbarian though. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I will use my other spell slots. How long does this last actually? Wait, just check. That's only an hour. So before we go down, I'll do the motivational speech. No, I'll just.
Well,
Pog.
Are we at the top of the? Are we
you guys
there?
are
Okay.
essentially just sitting on top of the waves above your dive site.
Anything of note, like I was just looking around.
Give me a perception check.
Just regular. Ah, no, it's been down. 17.
There's one thing that you do notice as it's more of an over time as you got here. It's the shift in the shade of the water beneath you. As if it just dropped.
Wait.
Like you
Dark-
rode over a cliff.
Darker.
big old trench.
Anything I noticed about like the sea life about? Or the more or less birds, just.
There's a
ominous
couple
corpses
of coastal birds. You see some fish every here and there. At one point, you see a marlin breach the wave and go back in. But
It would be quite impressive.
So guys,
Just
we are gonna go down there. Got a whole plan set out. Got the spells, got everything we need.
it's gonna be pretty dark.
I mean, sure, but I have light. It's all good.
Okay.
So we have light. We have everything that we need to do. We're gonna go down. We're gonna get the stuff that we need, the answers we need, whatever we need, and we're gonna come back up. Easy peasy. Quick.
Surely nothing.
Can we just
go
like?
wrong.
Are we just swimming up?
If Ryan allows it, I might have a way to get down quicker, but I haven't said anything to him yet, so I'm gonna have to go. But right now, with what we're doing right now is a little pep talk, get us all up and running because I know it's dark down there. It looks scary, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. One of us I know has been scared of the dark for a little bit since they've been a kid. Not gonna say who, but that person for sure doesn't have to be scared because I have light the whole time. Whoever that person may be, may or not may be.
It's a little pointed. Don't.
So just want to make sure everyone's sort of on the same page that we're all good. Also, 10 temporary hit points never.
so that's the inspiring leader.
That's my it's my motivational speech.
Gotcha.
Definitely.
I don't have inspiring leader yet. I'm getting it though. That's
Right. That's a.
That's the
The
feat.
feet.
This is a spell.
Yes.
That's the feat. Yeah. Up to 5 creatures. Do we have any extra creatures?
There are 5 of us.
Sea breeze will not be appearing in this adventure.
No
Alright.
horse.
Seahorse.
Okay.
Is there a way we can weigh anchor so that we have a boat when we get back? This is a rental.
Oh god.
Right.
Wait, this is a rental?
Yeah. If it gets back all right, it becomes a Cassius.
What?
We managed to get that into the rental deal. We owe him a pearl tip. It's a long story.
This is.
I thought Rika.
Oh, by the name? The
Yeah.
name. Don't say it's gonna be a cast. What is
The Cassius.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he liked boats.
So
Not
you do
missing some
have
boat context.
Yes.
you do have an anchor. You're unsure if it will reach the bottom.
Damn it.
So, I have a thing, and I wanted to ask about it. I have a thing. So, create and destroy water.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
So technically, destroying water, I can destroy 10 gallons within a 30-foot cube, right? So it doesn't. It says around. I could put it around me, and as I fall, and keep doing that. So really, we could just all just be there, jump, and then it just opens, and it just keeps opening as we fall, and we could just fall forever. We could just fall
Do you
to the
want to take
bottom.
the fall damage?
Well, I'll stop it before we hit the bottom.
There's still.
The water hitting us would be it would be less than regular fall damage, though.
I
Probably.
don't know, one way to find out.
What do you guys think?
I think we can just sink.
Okay, but
No way to
it's fast.
Right. So no way to make sure the boat's still here when we go back up. Right.
Well, we can always just try and find the boat again.
Was there if there was a proverbial cliff that makes up the trench? Was there a cliff edge?
Yeah,
we
how
could
far away
maybe
was that?
Maybe
row back to.
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
This is at the max depth.
Oh my god.
Well, if we're quick about this, we won't have to find
None
that.
of us have a immovable rod, right? Nothing like
I
that.
don't know what that is.
I'm sure the ankle will kind of like a buoy kind of stays in place,
Yeah.
right? Because of where the weight is.
Yeah, kind of.
Should be fine.
If you.
We lose a deposit, is all I'm saying. And Mom's not here.
How much wind is there? How still is the water?
There's virtually no wind. The water is very still currently.
Okay, Koski will drop the sail and
Yeah.
Like I said, we can just find the boat again.
Dude, again, in and out, real quick. It's good. Guaranteed.
Stop it.
I'm 100% sure.
Stop it.
I'm 1,000,000% sure. What's the number higher than 1,000,000? Stop making things up and tell me number.
2 million.
Okay, 2,000,000.
2 million. Sure.
So, ready to get this little deep dive
Do you
done
want
with?
to do the light thing now? I mean, just
we'll
for
drop the anchor
cantrip.
though.
Ah.
And the rope goes taut.
I make light in my hand.
The anchor does not touch the bottom. Just saying.
I don't know what that means. I don't know
It
distance.
means that the boat is not anchored to anything.
You also know that the line for the anchor was at least 200 feet long.
Alright, we should cast a spell.
The water is at least 200 feet deep.
It's 24 hours.
Yeah, it's 24 hours.
Oh,
I
cool.
did it before we set sail.
Oh, I don't even feel it.
I don't have gills at all. No, you just can breathe.
I jump in.
Oh,
Follows the light
questions.
You
Yes.
sure you don't?
Verbal components still work fine if we can breathe underwater?
If you can breathe, yes.
Okay.
I breathe in heavily. The minute my head goes under the water, I go.
It's extremely salty. You can still taste the ocean,
Terrible.
but it's
Stop that.
you feel the water enter into your respiratory system, but it filters out and it feels no more than inhaling and exhaling.
I come back up and I just water goes. Hey, good guys, it's pretty good. And I go back in.
Okay, so are we just swimming straight down?
Is there,
I imagine, and I kind of look at the water, like, what's the current look like? Like,
It's pretty
very
still.
It's
right?
extremely still right now.
Like
in theory, it should just be a straight shot
Koski
down.
will just dive
Oh,
and start
okay.
going straight
We're
down.
just going down. Got it. See you guys on the bottom.
The water's
Rennial's
the giant
left
cow.
alone on the ship.
I come back up. Get her down here. Get down here.
right. Just very hesitantly.
You all begin to swim down. Dante, with your light,
Yep.
It is a beacon that lets all of you know where he is as the blue filtered light of the sun above is very quickly dimming and warping your perspective. As the world turns from a ocean blue to a sea green.
Nice.
Then it starts to fade into a darker, almost gray, as you're projecting the light around you.
To be clear, it's also a green light, as you know, classically my
Yeah,
so
means go.
green means go.
You see schools of fish around you. You see
You want.
You see many different forms of sea life, but you continue to swim down, following the rope of the anchor, and eventually coming to the anchor itself, just dangling there free in the water. You continue down.
While we sink, I want to ask our wizard a very philosophical question. Do you think these fish know they're wet? Like, it's all I can think about right now. Breathing it in. It's weird.
But the state of being wet is kind of marked by its not being wet, right? If they're wet all the time,
Yes.
I think it'd be more notable if they were dry.
I don't know.
Any fish who jumped out would probably be like, oh man, this sucks. I'd rather be the other thing. And I appreciate it for what that is, but like...
All right.
Rennial, well spoken.
Dante. It is then that you spot there is a ship on the sea floor. You see that it is
What do I
on the
want?
bottom of a ditch.
I will cast.
It's not exactly what you pictured when you heard trench. It's maybe a 40, 50 foot ravine in the seafloor. And then it's as you're getting closer, you notice the ship itself has broken up into a couple of pieces. The masts have broken off.
Up in there.
But then you see what it lies upon. A few arched pillars of stone over a much deeper pit.
So I'll sort of be like, guys, you know, just like point. What do you want to do?
Does that look like our ship? Why are you...
I don't know. I like this sounds cooler.
What do you suppose
You're
we're
actively
looking towards out
Yeah.
there and not slipped out from all the currents?
I like raise my trunk up to kind of feel currents.
There's minor currents, but it's nothing that's gonna throw you guys around.
I don't think the currents are what we need to worry about down here. So Koski has those night vision goggles.
Yeah.
The goggles, do they do nothing?
You can see 60 feet away from you.
Is
I
that
could see
far enough
120.
to see the shipwreck at this point?
It's just making out the shape of the shipwreck.
Okay.
I think I can see double.
How far away? Give or take?
It's about 60 feet below you.
Does the shipwreck have any, in Koski's bad eye, is there any like magical anything seemingly going on?
Give me a perception check.
I go to the ship. How you doing?
No.
How you doing?
How'd you do?
13.
13.
Well, you said that I was the first one to saw it, so first one to see it. Do you mind if I make a perception check as well?
You may also give me a perception check. Koski was specifically looking for magical things.
I am looking for movement of any kind, creatures that are bigger than, say, fish, regular fish. Sharks would also count in this, but very good. 25.
25. There is a couple things that you see, Dante. One is you have extended dark
I do
vision,
have
correct?
extended vision. Yep.
About 100 feet out, level with where you guys are currently. You see a very large shark-shaped creature. Something that would be probably considered giant by any sailor's eyes. And down below, you can make out at least 3 corpses. Completely waterlogged barnacles have started to form on them. Just along the top deck of the ship.
I can't discern any clothing or anything like that yet. I have to get closer.
Not yet. You are also able to see the name of the ship on a broken off piece of wood that seems to have rested next to it.
Perfect.
The Challenger.
The Challenger. Does that mean anything to anyone? Challenger?
That's not the ship we're looking for, is it?
It is.
Oh.
Oh, good.
Fortuitous.
Dude, didn't I say? What did I say? In and out. Also, there's a shark there, but I want to make friends with it.
Koski. You are getting a couple blips of necromancy, but you can't tell what it is.
I was gonna.
Can I tell if it is necromancy? Do you mean I can't tell what type of necromancy, or I can't tell it's
You
necromancy? I
can't
just
tell
know there's
what
something
the
there.
source is. You can see there are blips of necromancy on the edge of your vision.
It's probably just gentle repose. They probably just stay there.
I've got ample divine sense. I was
What's
hoping to use it. Once we're a little bit closer, its range caps out at 60 feet.
Okay.
So just if we tread any further,
How close to the ship would you want to use it?
I think I can only see a max of 40 feet out because it's 20 from light and then an extra 20 past that. Yeah.
Of dim
so-
light.
Dim light.
Yeah, so I could only
20.
I could even start to see the ship at 40 feet. So I'd probably do it at 40 feet once I can see some part.
Yeah, we'll get to 40 feet if it's the ship. Yeah, I'll be there.
Well, once within 40 feet of the ship.
Open my senses.
It's weird taking a deep breath while underwater. You can feel it entering and exiting your body.
Bubbles.
No bubbles.
Oh.
And you sense 7 sources of undeath on the wreck of the Challenger.
I mentioned that.
Let's see if
How
we
many?
both communicate.
Yeah, I know. Hey, there's at least 7 lingering spirits on that boat that aren't thrilled that we're around. So if any
You know we're
corpses
not
get out-
thrilled if we're around.
Yeah, you know, the angry dead.
They have to be angry every time.
They almost always are.
Most of the time,
Focus.
unfortunately.
I don't know. His mother is undead. She seems pretty okay.
I don't think we pinned that down, actually.
Right.
Not
Throw around
exactly,
labels.
not
She is-
exactly undead.
She is pretty angry, though.
And what
Just
about
saying.
Cassius's wife? Right?
Yeah, she was undead too. You did not know her.
Yeah, she was great.
Honestly, she was better than him.
Cassius, yeah, she was super nice.
All right. Well, nonetheless, there's 7 spectral sailors around here. So
I
just
would
be on
have
your
left
watch.
my pet snake on the boat.
Okay.
Wait, could you? No, yeah, no, it's water breathing. It's like
Yeah, could you?
It's like 8 people, right? One of them's a snake.
I would have left Cassius on the boat.
Okay.
The snake just comes up.
No, it's fine. I'd rather not have them die.
I also
It's a water snake.
checked that there is something undead down there.
Okay.
Sure.
Not,
Again,
not sure if
The
it's
only experience that I've had with undead, they're amazing people who just want to help.
Oh,
We literally got attacked by one on a train.
And Caesar kind of came up as kind of undead.
You were there.
Oh yeah. I thought that there was that's undead. Are
Yes.
vampires undead?
Yes.
Okay, Jesus.
That's my main problem with them.
Am I crazy?
They
And
die.
as you start to
the
shout,
main
you notice
Oh.
the shark swims over you all, and it is
Hi, buddy.
about 40 feet from nose to tail.
Cutie.
It's a big fish.
Thing is huge. I want to go up and swim with him, but I gotta be light for you guys, so I won't go up and swim with him. That's responsibility.
I can make someone else float.
Oh, well.
Do we want to
Slap
do
Hadrian's armor. You have light now. You are now a beacon of light.
living the paladin fantasy?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it's a big fish.
Just in case.
Pretty cool.
I don't need this.
Since I think you're the only one without dark vision.
I am
I
human.
also
I
can't
have
see
dark
in the
vision
dark.
goggles.
Right, so,
You also can't see the dark?
right. No, I need the light.
Okay, I'll stay.
Light's nice.
Painfully human.
So you thinking it's like those corpses are like gonna be undead? Can we try to pick them off from up
You
here?
can shoot him from here, yeah.
As you do start to get closer, you are able to track the blips of necromancy to where it is lying on the 3 corpses on the deck.
Okay.
Yes, it is them.
Oh, are they moving?
What's the?
I only get like 2 turns of my divine sense.
Some of them
Yeah.
below the decks.
Whatever's below deck is definitely still moving around.
Right. The ones on deck.
And then it passes away and my eyes go back to normal.
I mean,
So when we're underwater, for ranged weapons, the first range increment is the max range essentially. So once we get to 30 feet, Rennial will kind of hands up with both of his hand crossbows, looking for confirmation to kind of while waiting in the water.
I'm seeing that those things are undead, but they're not moving, so I don't really know.
Aren't they gonna be a problem when
I don't
they
know,
sense
not,
us?
not really good with magic, so.
Are we gonna aggro them? Is that how that works?
Yes, but we got to put the CC down really quick.
kite them as much as we can.
Try and think about it for a moment.
All me.
There's a giant shark circling about,
Sure.
right?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's what that is. And it hasn't decided to pick a fight with us.
Sure.
So why is it lurking around here? Maybe whatever they kill, it eats. All right? So I'm just saying,
Oh, these things eat meat.
yes.
Why aren't you more concerned about that? It's
Skeletons
huge.
eat meat?
No.
No, not the skeletons. That.
Gods give me strength.
Well, yeah, it's an animal.
Also, this is the ocean. Of course there are sharks.
Yeah.
It eats fish, guys.
You can't
It's
be
the
surprised when there are sharks in the
Oh,
ocean.
we're not
The
fish.
shark's not the surprise. All I'm saying is there's stuff wandering around in there, and if we gotta leave, I'm worried if we draw blood, that thing's gonna pick up that we're here and try to come and,
Help us.
have itself a snack.
Those things have been dead for a
No,
while.
no.
So you're saying
We are
drawing blood from us?
We are friends,
Yeah.
not food.
No.
Right.
We
So
are food
not-
to him.
So is that a no on picking them off now before they could possibly cause a kerfuffle? And Rennial's just like floating 30 feet up.
I just think it'd be wise if we go in with a plan. So,
And that other plan.
and
would be-
loath to trust, but do you think it'd actually get that thing to ignore
I can do
us?
that. Go ahead and get it to go away?
Yeah.
Ask. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, if you think you
I'll
can
sort of
actually...
swim up
Am I gonna
underneath
regret this?
and
I'm gonna-
go sort of like
It's a 50-50.
like with the shark. You know, my tail sort of like I lizard swim. Let's be honest, I lizard swim. So it's sort of just like Godzilla swimming underneath, and yeah, I think the first thing I'll do is mess with it, and then if something happens from there, then we'll go. So I'll sort of like do that thing that I see in videos, but I never done myself, and I always wanted to. But like fin and just sort of like nice and gently, just see if I can.
Give me an animal handling check.
Cool. If it doesn't work, I'll use magic. It's fine.
See, it looks like he knows what he's doing.
Ooh, natural 15. I have no idea what my animal handling is, but it's wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wisdom. Best skill. My animal handling, so it's a 20, not nat.
So when you touch the shark,
Yeah, very gently. Very gently.
it just starts to pick up speed.
Sure. That's what I wanted to do anyways.
It will outswim you.
That's fine. See ya.
Yes.
I was told to get rid of it.
Yeah, it's just going to swim off.
And I come back down, no spell slot wasted, just Godzilla swimming down. See?
Alright.
Guys, I told you.
It's
All right.
averted.
Consider me impressed.
So
I'm-
I've been
I'm
right
actually
about
proud
that.
of you.
And we're gonna get in and out of here 10 seconds. Let's go.
Oh, wait,
Ready?
wait,
Not
wait.
quite 10
Let's
seconds,
time it.
but
Are we going for stealthy then?
I don't think that's wise.
So now that the shark thing is gone, let's avoid some combat and go on a range. Yeah? Is that the plan? Is that what I'm hearing?
Look, all I'm saying is, I
5,
think if we land on that deck, they'll wake
4,
up. So let's go on there, and if they
3,
do, we'll be prepared. So come on,
So
after me.
We're not doing it. We're going
Oh.
down first.
Alright. I'm letting them land first.
Yeah, also stay with Rennial, next to Rennial.
Like 15 feet away. See how they react. Ready to shoot.
I'll end with you.
Held
I'm
action.
also holding.
So
We'll
Aerial
There's a
support.
sword underwater, so I have one of my 5 javelins from character creation.
you can use a sword underwater.
Not
it's just with
well.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
I don't. Can you use it? What's the javelin's initial range on a?
20.
Oh, okay.
But you can stab with it.
Yeah, sure.
So, as you and Dante sink down, is Koski also sinking down, or
I'll stay with the rest of the party. Thank
Alright.
you.
you both sink down, and you will see the corpses covered in barnacles start to twitch and
Told you
stand
so.
up. And I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Them twitching would held my
Yeah.
held action.
Go ahead.
They have to make a Constitution saving.
I don't have advantage on initiative from that martial thing.
Oh, natural
double
20.
check.
17.
Natural 20.
I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever used frostbite.
Natural 20 and 14.
Those both hit. Great.
Constitution save, yeah.
They got a 10.
They failed. It's 2d6 now.
Average.
It is both the best and the worst rolls.
Perfectly average.
Alright.
That first one moved.
Hey, it's little me.
I'm only aiming for the ones that seem like they're going after.
Hey, it's little me.
Oh, Dante. What the?
Wait, I can't even. Dude, that's so cool.
They're so barnacle in
I
this.
know.
And we're going to say
Is that
that's
seaweed? Is that seaweed for here?
No, it's literal barnacle.
No, I think it's just
Rennial,
barnacles.
Koski,
Is barnacle perms? That's awesome.
I love that for them. You better work.
and Horse.
Wait, that's sick. I want a barnacle perm.
We'll say Horse, you're over there.
I target the same
Type
ones.
Right. Alright, whichever one looks like they're headed towards Dante. Then 18 points of piercing damage at that one.
Hello, friend. Oh.
And
7 points of cold and has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
alright.
Wait, would it be heading towards me? I don't have light anymore.
I don't think it needs light to.
Yeah, I know, but wouldn't it be heading towards the one that was light on?
I mean, I would prefer that.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
Yep.
I got a 17. 18 minus 1.
25 to 20.
21.
You don't have to go to me. I'm last. That's what I rolled.
Pog.
Yeah.
20 to 15.
17.
15.
$15 to 10. 10 to 5.
Wait, let's see who has lower. Who has lower? What do you think? What do you think?
I'm solidly going with me.
Okay. I
Did you get a negative number, Ray? Did you get a negative
It's not
number?
negative.
5 and below.
3.
0.
We get a natural 1?
Natural 2.
Oh yeah. I got a natural 1.
I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Let's go.
Oh no, so it'd be 1, sorry.
1?
Yeah, it's 1.
Okay.
I don't think that
I don't know if the
changes much.
distinction matters at that point, yeah.
Wait, don't you have advantage though?
No,
That was with
I
advantage.
Oh wow. What was
rolled a 2
the?
and a 3.
Okay. Look.
Alright.
Okay. I didn't have advantage and I rolled a natural.
Well, Rennial,
Right.
Gotta love negative modifiers.
you've already fired. It's now your turn.
Okay. I am going to move up over to this one.
Keep in mind you are about, I think you said 15 feet above.
Yeah. And that way I can maybe try to get range at this one.
You don't have a swim speed, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
I think I'm just gonna keep attacking the one I've already dealt damage to with my hand crossbows.
Alright.
So 24 and does an 11 hit?
An 11 does hit.
Okay, wow. Yeah. So at the same one, I'll be dealing 15 points of piercing damage additionally.
Alright.
Trying to get into position.
What is that over there? Is that a crossbow? Is that a heavy crossbow?
It's a ballista.
There is a ballista
ballista?
mounted on the deck.
Does it look like it works?
Maybe.
I want it.
And
I would roll that. Mount it on my back now.
I think that'll be my turn. I'm gonna kind of keep 15 feet up away.
Alright. So you fire once more. This one already has, what was it, 2 bolts in it and is frozen a little bit.
Over.
And then one more bolt punches through the barnacles into its back. As it tries to growl, you just see a single bubble escape the last bit of air in its lungs.
Alright, and it'll be my turn.
All right.
Did it fall over dead or?
No.
Okay, thank God.
That brings us to Hadrian.
Swim over 10 feet, javelin in hand, and Hadrian will try and strike into it. He's much more used to fighting with a sword, so he's wielding a javelin, a bit like a cudgel, just trying to pin down. And I have a +1, so total +7. So that's a cool 11 to hit.
That hits.
That's sweet. And it's a d6 plus 3. Alright, that is 8 piercing, non-magical damage.
All right. 8 points of damage.
For the first attack. And then for the second.
Hang on.
Sorry.
You're actually able to just drive the javelin through its eye, and it just goes down.
How you do it? Right, it is funnier to sound that way.
It's way funnier.
And then I only have 5 feet of swimming left, so I will diagonal on over.
Yes, keep in mind, those who do not have a swim speed, swimming is difficult terrain.
Yep. It's actually worse. It's double movement and stacks with difficult terrain.
Yeah. Well, that brings us to Koski.
How many feet up?
You are 15 feet up.
That was the death of.
It's big.
Swimming, am I able to get within crossbow range of this one?
Yeah.
Okay. I will fire my heavy crossbow at it using one of my glacial quiver bolts.
All right. Roll to hit.
Is this plus dex?
This would be plus dex, yes.
19.
19 will hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
4 cold damage.
4 points of cold. All right.
Do I get a second attack? I'm not raging.
You can use your second attack to reload the crossbow.
Okay, I'll reload the crossbow.
Could you reload as a bonus action as well?
All right. Brings us to their turn. So, they will get up. You will see, it seems to be unimpeded by the water, but it does not float.
Just trundling along the ocean floor. Still floating good.
So yeah, just walking along the bottom of the ocean floor across the sand-covered deck, and you see them pulling out these rusted cutlasses. And then you notice coming out from below deck over here.
Whoa.
Another one.
No. Is here.
And another coming from the captain's quarters.
The captain's quarter.
It's the captain's
music.
Wait, one's in front of me now?
Yes.
Underwater mixmaster.
Another coming from
Whoa.
Another.
below deck over here.
There's so many.
Oh, there was 7.
That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 dead. 1 missing.
1 left to go.
And then the last one used the last of its movement to get to the surface.
He's colored differently. Kill him first.
The color coded for our inconvenience.
His face is different. That's the one we
Get
go
him.
for, guys.
There's going to be 2 attacks against Hadrian
Okay.
and 2 attacks against Dante.
I ready myself.
Or I should say 2 targeting, as each have multi-attack.
Sure.
First attack against Hadrian.
AC is 17.
That does not hit. Second attack. Still does not hit.
Let's go.
So, and flakes of rust are chipping off of their cutlasses with each strike. 2 more attacks against you from the other. That one will hit. Final attack. Also will hit. So while you're defending from one, the other one manages to come up and run its rusted, jagged blade across your side and then drive it into you.
Oh.
I'm gonna need you to give me 2 Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
You have to make saves on these.
Yo, can't save them.
Well, no, you're a paladin, aren't you?
I'm immune to disease, if that's a matter.
This is a disease, yeah.
Got a 10 on the nat 1, though. That's
Cool.
also pretty cool.
So the first one, you take 10 points of slashing damage.
Gets rid of my 10.
Second one, you take 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And you can feel those blades are not sanitary, but the...
The righteous divinity flowing through me keeps me safe.
Exactly.
The ultimate vaccine.
Now for the 2 attacks, or the 2 targeting Dante.
Yes.
The 4 attacks targeting Dante.
Yes.
People always forget Dante has a shield. People always forget.
There's nothing stopping me from using a shield besides my commitment to aesthetic.
Yeah.
All
Maybe you're
right.
down for
First attack.
Shield.
17 to hit.
Nope.
Second attack. Less.
What is it?
Less.
Oh, I thought you said.
Third attack. 15.
Good.
Final attack.
Oh no, wait, so many.
Nope.
It's 4 attacks?
There's 2 of them.
Oh.
They multi-attack.
Oh. Sorry. There's things in the way.
So it seems all of them are fairly similarly armed, just rusty bladed weapons. But that is their turn. Brings us to Dante.
Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do, no one's hurt yet, so I really don't care. Because it's all I do.
I don't have any damaging spells.
Or
Oh, wait, what? I thought you only temporary hit points were gone, I thought you said.
Yeah, and then the second hit came.
How much was that?
5.
he's barely hurt.
Yeah, that's not
Point
better.
still stands.
I'm gonna overheal you. You're fine.
Maximum heal economy. Can overheal.
I've done this before, and so I'll do it again because it's not actually damage in the like. As per what it says, it's not damage. I'm gonna use Toll the Dead.
Damage is relative. It's not actually hurting anyone. It's trying to get them to go to the place they're supposed to be, is what it says in the spell. So
This is a real death as a free plane ship
You
in
don't-
the afterlife.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to sell it to us.
Yeah,
buddy.
because
It's
like
your
cause
conscience.
here's the
right?
thing.
your religion.
All right, cope. But is you know, no, it's not hurting anyone.
Just remember,
Just
undead
playing
aren't
some
people.
Dell.
So who are you targeting?
Just the one in front of me.
Who doesn't like bells?
That one?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Doesn't
All
really
right.
matter.
That's a wisdom save.
It is a wisdom saving throw, yes.
Not 1.
Okay. Yeah, look, it's
And is that that's not damage?
For a 0.
that's not damaged, right? The unit isn't.
It is not
We haven't
damaged.
touched
Great.
Damaged by life.
5. 5 points.
I mean, if it's
Circumstance.
undead.
5
like,
points of
is it-
necrotic damage, though, so in case that's like a immunity or something like that.
All right. Describe your Toll the Dead
I've
underwater.
used it before. It's the only spell that I've used that does damage, and I think it is a bell, but in this particular case, you can actually see the ripples as it comes coming out, and I was like, oh, I didn't realize it was a real sound. Can everyone hear this? You know, it's just like,
And as you do so, you think you hear a from down below.
Oh, Sonic.
we can steal the bells from this instead of the cathedral.
Where can those goes?
Is there like new bells that we're gonna put in?
All right.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Brings us to Horus.
Cool.
You're so
Can I
soft.
see what a 30-foot cone looks like?
Yeah.
From where I'm standing.
Can I see? I don't have anything. I just
Terrifying
really
thing to
I
get
would
from a
love
wizard.
Ryan to one day just pull out like a full-on 30-foot,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
like
just
actual
Actual
30-foot
30-foot
cone.
Leave the room and having to like drag it in. This paper template just.
now. This is what you do if it was a fireball.
It's like, that's so nice. So
wow.
I'm gonna
We're-
move forward from where in front of Kotsky.
Gee, Horus, why do you get spell templates?
I hit Hadrian. If
I'm a paladin, dude.
Yeah, but like.
It's like barely.
He also does.
You would still be hitting Hadrian.
He also doesn't
If I
take.
move back, paladin, dude.
Yeah, well, yeah, like move this way. If you move like this
Oh,
way.
you do not want the negative effect of this. If I do here, what does it look like?
He also doesn't tip, so.
The negative effect of the spell is not good
That's fine.
for where you are right now.
Like,
It's
it's fine.
still hitting.
And also just move it back like a little bit.
Yeah.
Just move back like a little bit, though. No. Just want to move it back just a tiny bit more.
I was right there. Yeah, if I move back 5 more feet.
Like even like half. Exactly 5 more.
Okay.
Right?
Is
Yeah,
There's no
that'll
way that
that
hits it.
sick?
it'll hit all except the one that Dante got.
That's
okay,
fine.
that's fine.
Leave him
I'm
trying
going
to-
to, at 3rd level, cast Rhymes Binding Ice.
All right, what am I doing?
They all must make a Constitution saving throw.
Love that for them.
16.
Makes it, beats it.
Yeah.
They all succeed. So they don't suffer the negative effect, but I am going to use Elemental Adjustment to change the element from cold damage to lightning.
All right.
Yeah, let me
And
see
if
it.
I could borrow 2d8 from someone,
Elemental
Sure.
adjustment.
D8 number 1, D8 number 2.
I'll take the 3rd one because I thought I had 2 dice.
Oh.
But I only find 1 d8, so there's 1 missing. Alright. 9, 10, 17 points of lightning damage to everything in that cone.
So it's halved?
Yes, it is halved, so it'd be 9. Are you rounding up or down?
Down.
8. 8 points of. And this one's.
All right.
Yeah, that was terrible.
So I move 5 feet to get there. So I'll just move. Just to make sure, I'll move like 5 feet up just so I'm still. So now I'd be like 20 feet up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
just like 20 feet up.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Brings us to Rennial.
Right, so I am going to beeline for the 2 that's harassing Dante.
Just swim down to him.
Yeah, swim above them, so I'm like above them actually.
Okay.
So maybe like right there's a good position. Or maybe I'd be like over this thing.
Oh, you like this move?
Yeah, I want you to put me where you can't put me. Can you put me where you can't put me?
Yeah. And kind of pushing off that underwater like little pillar.
So put him upside down?
I'm gonna grab my my short sword and just begin hacking at them.
All right.
Dante is flanking.
Dante is flanking,
Mhm.
but also because you are underwater and do not have a swim speed.
Short swords get around that the same with spears, right?
And do finesse weapons get around it?
It's like specifically javelin, spears,
Daggers,
short
short
swords.
swords, javelins, spears,
Oh.
Crossbows.
crossbows.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, 2 attacks. These are paired. Let's see, 14 and a 21 to hit.
They both hit.
Okay. I want to use some superiority dice to pump more damage in because these are pretty. Okay. Let me do a disarming. It's all going to be the same guy. I'm going to do disarming strike on one of those attacks.
All right.
You need to make a strength saving throw of 14. Okay, great.
15.
Okay, he does not drop his weapon, and he takes 8 points of.
And this was the one that Dante had attacked
Yep.
before.
And then that's both of my attacks. Kolsky again position.
And we'll move within crossbow range of that one.
And you'll have advantage on your next attack from that command.
All right.
And that was me using one of my commands. That will be my turn, and I think like as I'm pushing or as I'm attacking this one, I'm very brusquely shoving and just like getting the other one's attention. I want both of them to kind of, I'm making myself super known, so.
All right. I want to draw something to everyone's attention at this point. When you try to look anywhere beyond where is illuminated by the various light spells, you're noticing visibility is already cutting down a lot. You can see maybe 30 feet total.
But even me? Or the extended vision? Like, is this...
You can see about 30 feet. This is
Whoa.
sand being kicked
It's
up.
particulate, from moving up to fog cloud.
So this is not darkness.
Yeah, it's obscure. It's,
Yeah.
The water is starting to become murky with all the activity.
Oh.
That's not good.
It's interesting thing about Rime Ice, it does freeze the floor of under where I did. I don't know if that affects anything.
Makes it slippery.
Yeah.
Well, also, my
We
like
would
stop
keep
the salt.
particulate from flying up.
It is whatever's under the cone was frozen.
Okay.
Which is quite a bit of the area
A
there.
good portion of the ship then doesn't have too much particulate, but you are in water. Water will flow around things. So with time, it will still become more and more murky.
What level of murkiness is it now after that?
Lightly obscured.
Okay, gotcha.
That's okay.
Brings us to Hadrian.
Okay. Oh, yeah, right. So Hadrian takes these two, and he will, once again, using this javelin, thrust into one, trying to take it down. It's in... Whatever. That one, not great. And then for an extra attack after jobbing that one. Way better.
That'll hit.
Yep. And that's a 4. Let's throw a little bit of love on that. Single bit of damage, they're undead. Use a single first level spell to smite.
All right.
As violet light courses through this javelin, jabbing it into this creature, and Hadrian shouts out, "The Free Matron wants you out of here. Back where you belong."
Which one are you attacking?
Oh, this fella.
All right. Go ahead
So-
and roll that extra bit of damage.
1, not great. 4, and it's undead, so 5, 1, 4, 5. That's 10 plus 4 plus my strength is 17. 10 of which is radiant.
All right. So you smite into its chest, and it goes to start to grab the javelin as it raises its cutlass. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I don't think my bonus action's good for anything right now. I could cast Shield of Faith, but I think I'm good.
All right.
I will pass.
Koski.
I am going to crossbow this guy.
All right. Roll to hit.
Does that bonus only account for melee attacks? I think it might charge. Oh, so one of those, your next attack roll has advantage.
Yep.
So whichever one. Oh, if you account for oh, sorry, melee attack. It has to be melee.
Okay, so do I need to re-roll?
For the
The
range.
first one was this one, so...
We'll go with the
that-
first one that was rolled.
Okay, so that's a 16.
All right. That'll hit.
Uh, 5 cold damage.
All right. So you fire another bolt. It kind of freezes the water for a moment behind it. It lands again amongst the cluster of barnacles that it wears as a mantle on its back. And those of you who are down on the deck, you see, as you look over this way, the bolt comes through. Flash freezing around the wound.
Ooh, nice.
Or like,
And I will ready the crossbow, and then that's my turn.
All right. Brings us to the drowned once more. Let's see.
Oh no.
So, there's going to be 2 attacks against, or 2 targeting Dante, 1 targeting Rennial with advantage for flanking, and 3 targeting Hadrian.
So 6 attacks at you.
Yeah.
Hate that.
I'm going to start with the one with advantage that is targeting Rennial. As it starts to lumber up behind you, pulling its cutlass. The bolt frozen through its neck. First attack does not hit. And the second attack is an 18 to hit.
Beats it.
All right.
I don't want to get tetanus. Magic tetanus.
Here comes
I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, Rennial.
You are within 10 feet of me.
Do I get advantage? Like a bonus?
Are we friendly?
How are we friendly?
Yeah, we're friendly.
Sure.
Is
Get a +4.
+4, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a. It's a save.
Constitution saving throw.
Gotcha. This is too bad. That's a +10. So 30-20.
You're fine. But you are going to take 10 points of slashing damage.
Oh wow, that hurts way more than it normally does.
You definitely want a tetanus shot.
Temp HP though, so.
Right.
That's true. Yeah, my temp HP, so it kind of feels the same.
You're still gonna want
Went
to.
away.
Still gonna want.
Whoa, these guys are really serious. They deal twice as much damage as anything I've ever faced before.
How do you think I feel?
Guys, be careful.
All right. Now for the 2 that are targeting Dante.
A little bit.
Oh no, his inflated ego.
Oh god. I think these guys are insanely powerful.
Hubris, what's that?
The first attack
Just like
It's got to beat an 18.
is a miss. Second attack hits. Now for the other one. Same as before. 1 miss, 1 hit.
Cool.
And you are not immune to disease, if I'm remembering correctly.
I don't think I'm immune. I can just cure it whenever I want.
I'm still going to need you to give me 2 Constitution saving.
Yeah, no problem.
You are not within 10, unfortunately.
Both are, I mean, a lot. Yeah, natural 18, natural 17.
All right.
So I
You
believe
succeed
this
on
is-
both, but in total between the 2 attacks, you are taking 16 points of slashing damage
Yeah, it's fine.
as you're trying to fend off these 2 cutlasses coming your way. You bury one in the shield, and one slashes your leg, and you go to defend against that one, and the other cuts across your arm.
Is it like blood in the water kind of thing?
Yeah. Yeah, that is a new particulate that is
Yeah.
obscuring around you.
Sure.
obscuring.
I'll say you see a bit of flame start to happen, and I'm like, no, not yet.
Oh, if you're affected
No,
by
not today.
motivational speech, if you get hit by an attack, you get advantage in the next attack roll.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh man, I would have
So
known one. Well, I know, I would have known.
No, you don't. For the next time you cast it.
All right. Brings us to the attacks coming Hadrian's way.
Mm-hmm.
First,
Grab that fistful.
first one attacking you.
17's my AC.
They both hit, one of those being a natural 20.
Okay.
Silvery barbs.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna give you advantage.
It still hits, but it's not a natural 20.
We'll take that.
So,
You have advantage on your next
Yeah.
roll.
So, next one attacking you.
I should get that spell.
2 natural 20s.
I have no more reaction, my friend.
That's fine.
Sorry.
This is what lay on hands is for.
I do, but I can't stop it.
And then the last one. What's your arm class?
17.
One of those hits you.
Cool.
All right, so that is
I have
3 normal hits, 2 natural 20s that hit you.
5 hits total, yeah.
Yeah.
3 natural 20s or 2?
2, right?
Sorry, 2 natural
I saw one-
20s,
I saw
3
one.
normal hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I removed one of those.
Yes.
This is fine.
All right. For the first 2,
I don't have any concentration, so I think anything you can just lump it all. It's no damage reduction per hit either.
Well,
Yeah, let's hear it all at once. That
Yeah.
way, you know. You get to really hear the.
Go laugh when I go down by 5, and it's kind of want to overheal you.
I think Dante says, you know, I'll admit, this is way harder than I thought it was going to be. Just like, and honestly, math is the same thing. Above table. I thought these were just like regular zombies.
No.
They are
just
not.
floated up a little bit to kind of pick them off. You know, they're on. I think we should have picked these guys up.
Still rolling dice, by the way.
Yeah.
You take 47 points of slashing damage.
Oh, it's fine. Who needs innards? They can just be outards.
You
47, you said?
47.
And he's become outies.
8 HP.
What? I'll start healing now.
As you look
Healer
over,
engaged.
you get distracted by him for a moment, looking over towards Dante, feeling worried as you see him getting cut. And then you look back and there's slashes all across you.
Okay.
Immune to disease, though.
Yeah. And you're just holding the cutlass that's in your neck to keep it from coming out.
Oh, I'm getting real tired. That sounds. I'm getting real tired of you already.
But that is their turn. That brings us to Dante.
We get 3 encounters per day. 'Cause I can't use big spells like this all the time, but I'll start it off with Aura of Vitality. That's my action.
All right.
Bonus action, 2d6 of healing.
So it's 12?
2d6. I'm gonna roll it.
Okay, I thought Aura Vitality was maxed, but that's something else probably.
No, that's something I don't have today. I also have that spell at some point. But...
Yeah, it's on my list.
Oh, you healed 12 actually. It just happens to me,
Box
Max.
cards,
Look,
Had it all along.
You manifest what
yeah,
you
sometimes
want.
you just say what you want.
Yeah.
And that's a concentration spell?
That is my concentration spell.
Hula hoop it up, baby.
But can I also move around without? Can I move like? Because since it's every direction 360, can I move in a way where I can get close enough to Hadrian where I can have advantage on that, while also not leaving attack of opportunity range?
If
that
you
possible?
were to stand directly on top of this guy.
Yeah, or like in the middle of those two. Can you just say that I'm there?
Like floating above them.
You're just like smacking your foot on top of his
Is
head.
that okay?
Sure.
Okay. That's just so I can keep concentration, so I can keep healing. You know.
I don't know why I added verticality into combat. All right.
Verticality
Well,
is
I'm
fine.
just
It's versatile.
All right.
Verticality is pain.
Everything's
No.
is that your
Getting
turn,
stabbed
Dante?
is pain. Just be clear.
Yes, that's it for me.
All right. Horse.
You don't need to manifest over here. Cool.
Hit me, it's fine.
No, I'm not using that right now. I'm deciding.
This guy's like, kill me.
I want to be. I'm going to firebolt one of. You hit one of them, right?
Yeah, I hit this guy right here.
I'm gonna firebolt that one.
All right. Roll to hit.
In case it's not firebolt.
That is a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah, firebolt, not firebolt.
No, the fire part's of my bigger concern.
11.
11
What is
points
with me
of
rolling
fire
max and then minimum?
All right. So as you fire it off, what does it look like underwater?
Ooh.
It's just like, I would imagine like it just evaporates the water around it, you know, like the Lindenfrost effect, just like right through. There's just like a streak of bubbles, just.
And you see its flesh looks like it was steamed.
Ew.
And as it's recoiling, you see the seared red loose flesh.
Tasty.
It's like when they go to Red Lobster.
Exactly.
Don't ruin Red Lobster for me, guys.
Eating the hot biscuits way too quickly.
Anything
no.
else?
My mouth.
I'm gonna go down 5 feet. You know, we'll be a little bit closer to the group.
Participate, yeah.
Down 5 feet, forward 5 feet.
Just swimming straight into me.
Right behind you.
Just hide.
As long as I am above them, like a good 5 feet above them.
All right.
It's a
Brings
total
us to
storm.
Rennial.
Top of the round already?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you see me going,
the very
we're at the bottom.
Right. Cool. Right. I don't like you being there. You're trying to get into position, right?
Well, no.
You're fine where you are?
I'm fine where I have to be close to him is all I care about.
Right.
Like the aura.
Sure. My first attack is gonna be a commanding strike. Hadrian, do more of that paladin stuff. Use your reaction to attack.
Okay. And I
I'm
have
encouraging you you get a
And you
d6.
And you
To
do
that
have
attack
this.
and I have advantage. Okay.
Yes.
Just like
Plus one.
You don't have.
Oh, I don't have to use it.
Actually,
You said next one's I wasn't sure. I'll roll normally, and then if it matters, if I know. It won't matter because I know I hit on 11 because I have
It
it before.
matters because then you won't be able to use it for.
Now, do I attack whatever target Noel says, or
No,
do I
it's
still
like you
pick
get to
the
use your reaction.
No, you should use
Okay.
advantage because you
I'm
won't
still.
have-
I'm gonna try and hit this guy.
You should use advantage to fish for a crit.
It is on the next one,
Yeah,
so
so
you
I
have
have
to
to.
use it. Crit.
Nope, close.
Alright.
Still, 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
How much damage?
I rolled a 1 on the dice, so it's gonna be a whopping 4 piercing.
Oh, the d6 is for the damage, not to hit.
Oh, okay. Sorry. In that case. Oh, there we go. 9 piercing.
You're not gonna smite it.
I
I get disappointed.
only so many of those. I was already smited on my turn. So.
You're not gonna smite? Come on.
It's a new
Alright.
turn, so you can use a reaction. Alright. And then,
No, isn't
So you
smite a
stab.
bonus?
There are smite spells that are bonuses, and there's smiting, which is a no action when I hit.
Yeah.
But
you-
before damage.
You stab. You see the tip of your weapon come through its back. It's still alive, skewered.
Fantastic. I'm just gonna take my short sword. Now you got it, Hadrian. From the attack with one more attack at the one in front of me.
All right.
Advantage because he's flanked. Dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Man, if I knew this encounter
Seven.
would be so hard, I would have.
7 points of piercing damage. Step stab.
I get Spirit Guardians in 2 levels, and I'm going to be a heavy paladin.
I have it now, I just didn't cast it.
No damaging spell.
I have no damage exposed.
No
All right.
Technically, he's not the one damaging him.
No, yeah, true.
So you're stabbing.
Yeah, over here. Trying to get your attention.
All right.
Jealous. My turn.
That's your turn.
Yeah.
Actually, kind of jealous.
All right.
I'm jealous. What do you got?
Hadrian, it's your turn.
Okay.
Alright, seeing that things
Throw my turn.
still embedded in him, and hoping that it's somewhat close to dying, Hadrian is going to raise his hand in a prayer and call down Sacred Flame by asking the free matron to smite down his foe.
All right. So he's making
Dex
a
save.
dex save.
DC 15.
So that is a natural 1.
Okay.
Oh.
That's good stuff. That's incredibly good.
So it's 2d8s of radiant damage. That's an 8. That's a 3. So that's 11 radiant damage. And it doesn't benefit from cover.
And that was the one that you've been hitting.
Yes. Let's go.
As it just kind of slaws off its body and melts.
Question: Is this guy actually within 5 feet of me?
It is under where Dante is.
Okay. Then Hadrian's just gonna take the chance to move where this guy was, just so that way my back is against a rock and harder to flank.
All right.
Look at this. Wargamer.
Thanks.
Positioning. Positioning.
Oh.
Is that your turn, Hadrian?
I have a bonus action that I don't think is useful for anything right now.
Rennial's taking notes underwater. It's like, oh.
Yeah, I am good with that. Actually, yeah, I'm good with that. Pass turn.
All right.
Hide behind rocks
Koski.
with no flank.
Flanking bad now.
Flank.
Is he obscured?
Only just if you were to move like that, you'd be able to see him.
Would it also work if I went up slightly?
Yeah, that would work.
Okay, so I'll just kind of go vertical a little bit more rather than back this way.
Sure.
And I will shoot my crossbow at him.
Roll to hit.
Oh, I hate that you're in that comment because I did bring this with me. There you go. It's on my keys.
Line of sight.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Actually,
That is a unnatural 20.
That'll hit.
Dirty.
Dirty 20.
Dirty.
it's clipping the train. Got partial cover.
Can we see?
8.
8 cold damage.
All right.
Oh yeah, you can kind of see it.
Yep. Yeah.
So again, it's gonna look back and look at you, Koski. reach up a little bit. But you see, it can't swim, and it don't float, so
Okay. I was thinking about going for that ballista, but I feel like everybody's doing the Lord's work right now, so I'll just kind of hang.
The Lord's will.
We are all hired by elements, so technically.
Yeah, kind of.
I'll just sort of
It's for you.
float here and ready my crossbow.
alright. So
Ironically.
you load the crossbow, you eye the ballista, you look at your crossbow, you look at the ballista.
I was thinking about it. Oh, I was thinking about it on my turn too, trust me. I was thinking about it.
It takes a lot to fire ballistas, so yeah. They don't blame
You
You would
haven't
see it
seen-
is loaded.
You haven't seen
What?
Koski have fun with a heavy machine gun.
No.
I have
Wait a
not,
minute.
no.
Wait a minute.
These are not
It's
worth the
loaded.
ballista shot.
You need one person to aim and then one person to shoot.
It's not
I can aim,
worth it.
and then I can shoot.
Yeah.
Alright. That brings us to the drowned.
Love this part.
I get a +4, right? I'm fine. I have like a plus
To disease.
14 or whatever. That's fine. My con save, I'm good. I got my con character.
Why are none of you just swimming above them? They can't swim.
I did go above them. They'd still get attack opportunity.
We know about the barnacle. We don't know about the other ones that appeared. I think those can swim.
So these ones
I just think
are
these
going to
honorable.
continue to try and slash at Dante.
Yeah, I am above them, but just if I go away, they're gonna attack me.
No. This one, you've thoroughly gotten its attention, Rennial, so only one is going to be attacking Dante.
I'm Rennial's being heroic. He doesn't like seeing his childhood friend get attacked.
That is a...
That's hot.
What's your own class?
18. Oh.
One attack misses, the other attack is a natural 20.
Oh. Is it a new round? Are you gonna silvery barbs that?
I thought I was supposed to be the crit fisher, not you.
Are you getting two of them and hitting you, or is it just one guy?
Just
Only
one.
What?
I'm like,
What's your okay? What are you gonna use your reaction for?
There's two guys on me.
Hadrian's looking nuts.
Yeah, but he doesn't. Yeah, but I'll heal. Okay, fine. Hit with a natural 20. Jeez.
No, but we also. I kind of want to save some spell slots.
No, save it. Save it. It's fine. It's fine. Go ahead. Hit with a natural 20.
There will then be two. Well, I'll do the damage first for you, Dante.
Thank you. All right, con save it is. Is it over?
18 points of slashing damage.
Okay, it's not over 20, so it's still a 10. That's so much damage, though. Jesus.
Constitution save, that right, for the disease?
How much? How many?
18
18. That's so much
Total
damage.
or one attack?
for
Well,
the
that's
natural,
the
20.
Yeah. So then I'll roll the. Yeah. Natural 18 for like a 28 or whatever.
So it does. The way it hits you is it kind of skewers your ankle above you and tries to start pulling you down, but the blade just kind of cuts its way out.
And then you still get our
that
concentration check,
ankle.
right?
I did.
Oh, but that was the disease.
And I feel like.
Oh, for the disease. Okay, sorry. I did the for the damage first.
Definitely.
Natural
gonna
20.
need
Cool.
Definitely gonna want a tetanus shot.
Now for the
I'll be fine.
two that are targeting Rennial.
4 attacks. Got it.
Armor class is
18.
18.
Advantage.
One of them completely misses.
Let's go. Go away.
Oh wait, yeah, advantage.
Yeah,
so
yeah. They're flunking.
that was the first attack then.
Sure.
Second attack hits.
Okay.
Third attack hits.
Okay.
Fourth attack
Oh, okay.
misses.
Okay.
I
so
can heal
2
two
attacks.
people. I can heal 2 people. It's fine.
All right.
Sure, I could probably do that.
17 AC.
You take a total of 16 points of slashing damage.
Right, not to be alarming everyone, maybe just throw underwater, but a lot of these feel like twice as painful as they normally do.
There's a
Now
lot
for
of pain
the
happening.
two that are
This is
targeting
not fun.
Hadrian.
I am not a fan.
Your arm class is
17.
17. That's a miss. Second one targeting you. Wow, I just rolled double nat ones.
Oh, let's
You like
go.
So you're able to actually start fending off both of these ones at the same time. Where
Trained for
Rennial,
this all my life. Not the water.
you're
part.
focusing more on the one that you've been getting the attention of,
Right.
and then the other one kind of
Okay.
skewered you in the back, and as you're screaming from that one, the first one slashes across your gut.
Tag teaming people. I should take notes. This is great.
All right.
Flanking. Yeah.
Oh.
It's great.
Well, that is the drown's turn. Dante, it is your turn.
Yes.
Horace, you are on deck.
Yeah.
Pulling them into a false sense of security. This is great, Dante. Are you taking notes?
Something like that. Bonus action and action, cure wounds and regular, and the bonus action.
I'm fine. Like I'm
I'm sucking right on.
good.
Can you cure wounds from that far?
It's 60 feet. I guess.
Cure
wounds?
Cure wounds is touch.
You're thinking healing word.
Oh,
They're
true.
both bonus actions.
Cure. Yeah. Okay. So I'll get
Cure Wounds
closer.
is an action.
Cure wounds is an action.
Healing Word is a bonus.
Yeah.
You have to touch though.
Yeah, it is a touch. I'll go over and I'll touch. Can I do that? How far away
You
am I?
will take at least one attack of opportunity.
Never mind. What I'll do instead is I will. Do I have other healing spells? I definitely do. Yeah. Okay, it's fine.
Actually, no, you wouldn't take an attack of opportunity. As
You can
you would
stand
still,
in the diagonal.
you would still be within 5 feet.
Okay, good.
You would just
Okay,
still be flanked.
that's fine. So that's a d20. And plus 5, whatever it is. 13, 17, 20.
Hey, doubled my health pool. No longer bloodied.
Okay.
Flesh
So-
and sinew stitched back together.
Let me read this real quick.
Thanks.
Second level spell.
Questionable source of origin.
There's a movement, bonus action. Sorry, buddy. I was gonna do the thing, but I gotta heal the guy who's dying. So that's it.
Oh, he needs it.
All right.
I'm pretty sure
Horse.
that's his spleen right there.
That was an outline.
Firebolting the one that Rennial is focused on.
This one?
Yeah.
All right. Rolls it.
spleen is that?
10.
Is that my spleen?
That just hits.
Dude. The
Rolled a
10
2.
Yeah, the 10 just hit.
Finally, not a low and high. 12 points of fire damage. That is not 12, that is 14. I am a math major.
That's
I am a math major.
It's fire.
All right.
Math major.
Math major.
Math major? I'm a math corporal.
This guy just keeps getting up. Is this guy? Wait, this guy's been hit before, right? This guy's been hit a lot.
He's been eating nothing but my swords and he's
I
still up.
know.
He's hungry for more.
This guy.
That's it for me. My
All right.
turns are fairly simple.
I'm not even hearing any consonants.
Same.
Terrible.
Rennial.
You hungry for more?
I think he is hungry, actually.
He's not flunked anymore.
Sorry. I had to save someone's life.
Yes.
We gotta do some sight.
It's tactics. Oh, so he did hit me. So one attack does have advantage because of motivational speech. First attack.
Yep.
14.
That hits.
Okay.
Well, you heard it. You heard a 10 hit, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So that is 10 points piercing damage.
And this is the one that you've been hitting.
non-stop.
All right.
Down.
Okay. 23.
That hits.
He's still up, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I get these
That's
per short
crazy.
rest. So
These are thick.
I am gonna do another disarming strike.
All right. That's a strength save.
Yes.
I think these are.
Not one.
10 points of piercing damage. He
Sick.
loses his
This is
sword.
like the initial thing that we're facing. This is like the first, like.
And he's dead.
I pick up his
Fine,
sword. Object interaction.
Very rusty.
And I menacingly, like, just
Hold it.
wield it with the other hand. Just like,
Ah.
Is that your turn?
That'll be my turn.
All right. Brings us to Hadrian.
I am going to. It's hard to tell where things are supposed to be, but I'm pretty sure they're both valid targets for me.
Yep.
Taking this one. It's gonna take his spear, which is the point he's killed 2 things with. Killing one thing with, say, radiant, the other one, and take 2 stabs at that drowned.
All right.
Hits. Also hits. And I'll see if the first one dies. I don't think it will, and then I'll smite the second. 4 plus 3 is 7 piercing. And then on the ladder, 5 plus 3 is 8. And we'll throw a lot of the power of God. It's 4, 10. So that is 8 piercing and 14 radiant on the second swing. As he's just like, die already. Again, please.
So, you stab once and then stab another time with the violet glow of your spear. And you see it shiver for a moment and then grab the javelin and start to reach for you once more.
I'm getting real tired of this shtick.
Oh my god. These
All right.
things are hard to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seem to remember someone's telling me at one point to make things
No,
harder.
that was like last second. This is crazy. That was like
Alright.
Is this what I missed for being gone one session?
no.
So-
this was like a year ago.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Brings us to Koski.
I'm gonna try to crossbow this guy.
I didn't realize the DM grudges go this long. Okay, this is crazy.
I play the long game.
Yeah, true.
It's the long.
This guy's like, oh, you want harder? Wait a year.
Wait until
16.
your newfound
16 will
character
hit.
gets one shot.
Okay, that's fine.
6. My dex is 1, I get 6.
Which one are you targeting?
This one.
Right.
The one that I've been targeting.
Was it a class feature that lets you replace an attack with a cantrip for you?
I'm not raging.
Oh, I see. Be mad. Oh, it's linked to your rage. That's cool.
All right. So, do you want to move it all?
Is it dying?
It's already dead.
It's
Is
been
it
shot.
re-dying? No. Okay, so there's just another frozen arrow sticking through it, or frozen bolt sticking through it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll kind of... I'm still staying up, but I'll come a little closer. I guess... Would it, like, sort of be considered flanking, even if we're like this?
Are you within melee range of it?
No.
Then no.
Okay. I don't want to be in striking distance of this.
All right.
I have their full attention.
That's a good idea.
Is that your turn?
Heal another
Yeah.
person.
Well, I'll prep my crossbow.
All right. Brings us back to the drowned.
Right.
No, they should
One
drown.
going towards Rennial, one going towards Dante, 2 going towards Hadrian.
It's still going for me. Like, bro, you already crit me. It's fine. You did it.
You've won the
You
game.
did it. I give up. Go away.
I give up.
I
Go
give up.
away.
Don't give up. I
All right.
give up.
First against Rennial.
Sure.
Oh.
Neither attack hits.
Are you even trying?
Now for Dante.
Trunks, I have no ankle. Okay, I'm missing an ankle.
Got your ankles broken?
Yeah.
I wasn't telling you, but
That's a natural 20.
what the?
I'm gonna
And-
still rebarbs it.
All right.
Just this guy.
So
just,
the natural 20 no longer hits.
Cool.
And the
you
other
get
attack-
advantage on your next
Yeah.
saving throw.
The other attack does hit, but it's not a natural 20.
okay. Look,
That's
sure.
one hit, that's fine.
I'll roll. Do you want con save first, or do you want my con save first?
Can you fail the concentration check?
Not really. No.
Oh, you have an aura. You
No,
have-
literally, can you
No,
fail?
I can't.
Then
I-
don't
that's
All right,
one
so you
more.
take 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Give me the Constitution save against the disease.
you're in the paladin aura.
23 against
Success.
the disease. And then Paladin Aura makes it so that I really can't fail the 10 that
I think you
need.
literally can't fail.
Natural
Like a nat
one.
1 won't fail you.
No, it doesn't matter.
All right. Now for the 2 that are targeting Hadrian.
I love this part.
This is my favorite
This game.
Could be worth it, could be
Your armor
bad.
class is 17.
Yes.
Both of those will hit.
Okay.
And then the other ones,
I can't do anything.
neither of them.
The pendulum swings 4 times. Hits in
Man's be
half.
critting me every time, but everyone else is like,
No, you didn't crit.
oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
You got 2 crit on.
Never happened.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got crit as well.
I got 3 times that turn.
Wait, really?
It was-
no,
yeah,
only
it was
2
the-
times.
You take 15 points of slashing damage.
Oh, that could be worse.
Okay, it was less damage than I healed. Okay, we're working on it. We're working on it.
It wasn't 47.
It only took a 3rd level and 2nd level spell, but I'm slightly out healing them. When they hit with 1 hit.
I love this for us.
So that was 2 hits against me.
Oh, okay, okay.
That was 4 attacks total. Yeah.
Your trying to stay on your feet between the rapid blood loss and the suturing of your wounds through magical means. You're starting to feel your arms feel a bit heavier.
Yeah.
Do you think they accept surrender?
Don't surrender to the
Okay.
undead. They're already.
But with that, it is Dante's turn.
They've already taken the L in life.
I mean-
they don't need a W.
They took the L in life.
I mean,
So they're just
You got that thing
Gotta
sitting
do-
on the deck.
gotta do first level. I'm still cure woundsing you, okay?
Oh, okay.
I have to. You're getting back down, right? Because I brought you at 20, you went back down to 15, you were at 8, so you're still like, you die next turn.
Have you
essentially.
considered harming them?
No, that's what the rest of
No,
us are for.
no, do that for yourself. So
Why
that's
aren't you
2
harming
plus
them?
5. I'm using a first level.
pick up the slack, Hadrian.
Come on, man.
Can I please use my level?
As you're surrounded by 3 bodies.
I know,
all
you
Oh, it's
just-
actually okay. It's actually good though.
You are taking
4,
the front of the attacks.
10,
My job.
20 again.
Sweet.
Because this time I actually
Sick.
rolled the good dice.
I've gotten bloodied and unbloodied and bloodied and unbloodied, and it's just like the caloric cost of patching all these
It does
wounds.
take my entire turn, bonus action, and spells, but it's fine.
You're heal tanking. Let's go.
I'm trying.
All right.
Trying.
I'm gonna pop my cooldown, it's fine.
This is truly a World of Warcraft.
I'm trying my
Healed
best.
to 10.
All right.
Which I'd consecrate.
Draw better
As the green
aggro.
light sutures your wounds close.
I'm literally, you're getting cut, and then as the cut's happening, I'm like,
Seawater slowly getting infused in.
Oh yeah, you're in the salt water as you're being cut up.
Your
so.
blood pressure is going up.
Oh, the blood pressure's going up, but it's not the water that's doing it.
Oh, the salt is doing a lot.
Kidney is going
I
through
like to think
overtime.
you're like flex taping this and just
yeah.
slapping
That's
on
a
and
lot
being
of
like,
damage.
that's a lot of damage.
just underwater.
Oh, man.
I mean, I'm getting to, next round. I'm gonna be.
You know that thing about not using a shield for the aesthetic?
Yeah.
It's really second guessing that a lot right now.
Of course, it is your turn.
It's such a vibe, though.
Second verse is same as the first. Firebolts. I guess this time.
This one, that one, this one, that one. You got 4 still standing.
We might want to start killing these things.
How is this one looking in the context
Yeah,
of it being
like,
an
this
undead
might-
creature?
Have we seen worse?
It would be considered bloodied.
Okay.
If it had
Heavy
blood.
blood.
I'm gonna smack down that one that Akatsuki's been chipping away at.
All right, roll to hit.
The one that's,
Why are you saying
the one that's more bolts than body at this point?
Koski.
Probably.
Just an S there.
That's an 11.
That hits.
Sick.
I do like that you're saying the name like it's a tchotchke though. It was like
No, that's the worst roll today too.
Damage.
Sad.
Those
That's right, my,
That's 2 ones.
my damage rolls have been pretty low also, so
I was doing good. I was rolling max then low. Like one of
Hey.
them is max, one's low.
You've currently tapped out on Tank and letting him take the roll for a hot second.
yeah.
Just
I guess so.
that's my
I
turn.
want to use all my
Alright.
spell slots too.
He was so sure it was gonna be easy.
All right,
I was so
We'll
positive.
take care of this.
brings us to the top of the round, Rennial.
Rennial is like very passively aggressively saying that he's swinging. It'll be quick. We don't have to.
It'll be quick, they said.
It'll be quick, they
It'll be
said.
fine.
Oh, is he flunked now?
No, Koski is still out of melee reach, just above.
It's probably for the best. Okay, yeah. Well then just 2 regular attacks. Natural 20 and a 10.
That'll hit.
Yeah, sweet.
Both of them.
I will do a disarming strike on the one that got natural 20 on. So that.
All right, strength save.
Yes, please. Drop that sword.
That's a 15 on the strength save.
Okay, meets it. 14, so 10, 18 points of slashing damage on that one attack.
With that,
Oh.
you decapitate it.
It's over.
But apparently its foot is stuck on your flag.
Thank you.
How many are left now?
You can drop that sword.
3.
3.
What?
There's 2 on
1,
Hadrian,
2,
so-
3.
Oh
Okay.
my
This one's been
God.
pretty beat up.
And
That one's.
I'm gonna use. I still have one attack, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna kind of like position myself like above this one. So like I'm definitely in between him and Dante.
Gotcha.
Like just slowly floating down. So, got your back.
Thanks, drugs.
25 He has a sword, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to make him drop it. Drop that sword!
Drop that.
16.
Okay.
I just got iron grips.
Whoa, 11 points of
Rigor
slashing
mortis.
damage.
That's how I
11?
felt when my rhyme ice didn't work.
Yeah. You know, I'm starting to think encounters are going to get harder.
It's probably for the best you decided to help out Hadrian, because he'd be dead by now.
It's certainly, absolutely.
So you hack into this thing, and as you land your blow, you see the barnacles are not just on the surface, but beneath the skin as well. And that's what you've been hitting.
Right. They haven't been gone for that long. How did barnacles form?
Oh, they're not long, maybe.
And Rennial's gonna end his turn with like this abject horror. It's just like, ugh.
All right.
I'll take the barnacles.
Brings us to Hadrian.
Gonna
wow.
continue to take a stabs at the wounded ones, or the more wounded ones. Put them down. Actually, no. I am gonna use Sacred Flame again. So, DC 15 dex on this guy right here.
7.
All right.
Can I just point out that last session we fought Mermaid Man, and
Yeah.
this session we're
Barnacle
boys.
boys. Yeah.
Oh.
Not
Eyes
great. 6 radiant on that fella.
Keep your eyes out for pineapples.
There's enough
Yes.
as you melt this one's face.
Oh. Were there barnacles under his face?
No, there was a crab in his mouth.
Ah.
Like it's radiant
now it's
fire, so it's
delicious.
just like star-like, so it feels very sailory.
No, it is red lobster.
All right.
Yes.
Red lobster.
Off to where you belong.
That your turn?
That's not the voice. Yeah, it is.
Is that my voice?
No.
Brings us to Koski.
One left,
Is
right?
this one in range?
Two left.
Yes.
One left.
I'm gonna shoot at that one.
Two left.
10.
That'll hit.
9. 9 cold damage.
All right.
And I will
Goes through the neck.
ready my crossbow, and that will be my turn.
All right.
Hey, what's your health at? Are you okay?
Brings us to
45,
the drowned.
I'm not gonna be okay soon.
The drowned.
There's only one. There's only one.
It's going to continue to attack Hadrian, and this one's going to continue to attack Rennial.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can heal both of you next turn. We've got to kill it, please. Please.
Armor class is 18.
Mm-hmm.
One of those hits.
Okay.
Do you have a shield?
Sorry, no. The other one just
Maybe
hits.
20 with my shit.
So both hit.
Yes. Oh.
This guy's like,
17 over here.
grab my dice real quick.
Total of 11 points of slashing damage to Rennial.
These suck.
Yeah, dude, these hit hard.
And now for...
Oh wait, tetanus checks. Hang on.
Yes.
Tetanus checks. Remember, kids.
Plus. Okay, it's plus 10 to these. 30, 20, 19.
You're fine. Now for both attacks coming towards you, Hadrian.
Plus 10.
17 is your armor class. One of those hit you.
Plus 9. Okay. Plus 9. So. What was the DC
4
for that?
points of slashing damage.
Oh, it's not too
It was actually 19 and 18.
Still success. So, maybe it's just the exhaustion of the fight,
maybe
but
it's just-
you're parrying slower, and they still seem to be slashing at you. And at this point, the water around you is completely red, and I would say you guys are approaching heavily obscured.
That's the bad
Blood and dust. Blood and dust and darkness.
That brings us to Dante.
Yep. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my action. Bonus action I already got. 6.
Cool.
Don't die.
Like, health positive.
I mean, dodge action, I guess.
All right.
Oh, let's go.
What am I gonna do?
Punch it.
Punch
Brings
it?
us to Horus.
Fourth verse, same as the third and first and second. Firebolt at the one next to Hadrian.
I kept
Alright.
using all my spells and stuff, okay? Joe.
What? Use it for notoriously
So
uses the
5,
same
we
verse
missed.
over and
Sorry?
We missed.
This one.
Turn endo.
You hit a fish, and it just kind of
Is it cooked?
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's a cooked.
That.
What kind of fish? Is it like
The one that
tilapia?
swims.
Yeah, but it's like tilapia kind of thing? Is it like a softer?
Brings us to the top of the round. Rennial.
Ignore it.
Why aren't you dead? 26 and 17 with my short sword. That is 18 damage total.
All right.
Is it still up?
Yes.
Okay. Action surge. Same as the first. Oh shit. Can I float above him and then to flank him with Dante? Flank him and then oh yeah, I can do this. It's what you guys did to me. So now I have advantage.
It's that thing you did.
It's a thing you did. Okay, so these two are paired. No. Okay, so that is a 16 and a 25.
Both hit.
Oh. 11 points total of piercing damage.
And with that, as you
Oh, thank God.
swing over the top of it, you bring the blade into its neck and use the leverage as you're going backwards to just cut through the soft skull.
Like a crowbar.
Why is the skull the soft part?
Oh, yeah.
It's been nibbled at
Nah.
by fishies.
Okay.
With
Last
that, there's only one left.
one,
Please
Adrian.
die again. That hits. For 7 damage. To 9.
9 to hit.
9 to hit.
So you swing once and stab through its thigh, and you pull back. You thrust again, and this time it actually manages to parry the attack.
Tragic.
All right. That your turn?
I will move slightly, if it helps someone else flank.
All right. That
Did-
brings us to Koski.
Did you get it?
Not yet.
Oh, I'm doing my crossbow.
Yep.
12.
That hits.
7.
All right.
7 frosty damage.
It's not quite dead yet.
God.
You're not dead yet.
That your turn?
How frozen is it? I think I've hit it with 3 arrows.
It's got some frost to it, but it is not enough to completely freeze it solid.
I'll just ready another bolt.
Let's try and hurry this before we
How
can't
much
see
ammo you
anything.
got left?
I believe it was
1,
10
2,
total.
3, 4, 5, 6. I have 14 frozen bolts left. It makes 20 per day.
Oh, 20.
That brings us to the drown's turn.
They give up. They surrender. They run away.
You're alone.
No.
No.
Denied.
No, Ryan says that.
But hey, it misses. 16 to hit is its highest.
Oh. I'm sorry, I told you to leave me alone.
So
No,
it's
no,
swinging
remember.
and you're
Manifest.
blocking. Blocking. And at this point, it's just exhaustion of a fight.
I'm getting too old for this.
Brings us to Dante.
Bonus action. You're fine, right?
Yeah.
To heal myself.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. I'll heal you 8. You get 8. I'll put these away.
Give myself a treat.
I'm at a 55 and a 60.
I earned this.
You know what? This is for me.
I've done a lot.
No. There you go. And then as my action, I'll make sure light's still up. Actually, that's all the time.
Lights on me?
You're right. You're right.
Put light on me.
No,
I'm good. Dodge action. I'm good.
All right. Brings us to Horus.
It's so loud on the table.
Yeah. That's like an 18 to hit. 17.
Points of damage?
Yes.
That's
I
the
rolled
one.
a 10 and a 7.
Let's go.
Now
Fire.
I'm hearing the rules. Now I'm hearing why it took so long.
It is fuego.
Underwater.
And with that,
Magical fire.
it is scalded. And we are out of initiative.
So these are the d6s that I have left to heal people with. I made sure to count them up. That's because I have 6 rounds left of healing on my spell.
55 out of 60, so don't sweat me too hard.
Okay. What do you got?
I am 57 out of 69.
You heal 11.
Nice.
Let's go.
You refuse to take
yeah.
any more max HP.
You gave me 11?
Yeah.
68. We were so close.
You heal another 8.
We get 10 hit points, right, from that thing you did earlier?
10 hit points are gone once they're gone.
Oh. Sorry, what was like, did you do max?
Max is also, yeah, I did the max for you and you. Yeah, yes. So you still get the max that you would normally get on there.
Yep.
How
How much more than?
15.
Okay.
So
73.
So that's all I'm gonna do for you.
That's
I'm gonna
fine.
do 2 for myself. That's pretty good still.
Why don't we get inside before?
Yeah. I'm
Just
just
Toothy decides to come
Well,
back.
I think this is still like from combat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is still just.
It's like within a minute.
Right,
Within a
right.
minute.
I'm just saying, like, that's the...
Yeah, we can go inside. I'm just doing the math right now. It's all good. I'll tell you what you can heal.
All right.
I only need like 5 more HP, so I'm not super
Is the
Then you
water
are good.
still completely obscured?
It
White
is,
hard
but
blood.
as you wait a minute or so, it'll start to disperse a little bit. But as you are all tending to your wounds, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes, everyone. Stay tuned. And welcome back, everyone. Before we get back into the game, we have a quick break shout out. Thank you to Lupin the Mailman for watching. Hope you enjoy.
Well, thanks for the mail.
Now,
That's all you.
you're all able to settle on the deck of the ship. You make sure that each of these corpses will not get back up. What else would you like to do?
I will scour their remains for anything shiny. Because we did promise the guy who owns the boat for something
yeah.
we can make an engagement ring out of.
If we're close to the floor, I'll look around
Do they have any jewelry on them?
for any black pearls.
Investigation check, perception check.
I'll just start visually casting something. Just leave it at that.
What
Detect
is-
that. I was trying to hide
I'm
it.
not rolling this dice anymore. That's the
Yeah, you
second
probably
attempt.
shouldn't. You probably shouldn't do
While
that.
they're looking around, Hadrian would like to try and see if it's dust settled away, get inside the boat. Not to actually enter, but to find one.
There are a couple of ways. There's the door into the captain's quarters, as well as two, I say doors, more like holes
Yeah.
in the deck.
There's still too much sand.
I'm going into the captain's quarters with the detect magic. Let's say.
Yeah, I'll follow.
I'll follow.
So the three of you enter into the captain's quarters while you two are searching the deck for valuables and coming up empty-handed. As you enter the captain's quarters,
Grab a hand.
there is a desk that is floating up by the ceiling. There's a couple of various pieces of furniture that are just completely waterlogged and some of them smashed. There's broken glass windows that look like it was a view out of the back of the ship. There's a couple of what look like bones stuck in the wall. Some of them still have a hand attached to them. Whatever happened to the captain, you have a feeling you are either swimming through what's left of him or something worse.
Something worse than swimming in what's left of him.
It was his spleen.
Could I cast guidance and investigate the captain's quarters to see if we might find a lead on where the goods we're looking for are?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
And your detect magic, you would be picking something up in a drawer of the desk.
Can I grab it? Absolutely, immediately.
10.
10. So you swim up, you open the drawer, it wasn't locked. There is a little brass ring with a what looks like a wave pattern carved into it. It's giving off a transmutation magic. And you're just looking around for things that would give you an idea of where things are in the ship.
Yeah, just specifically the thing we're looking for.
Don't find anything that really tells you where to look, but best guess would be maybe bottom deck.
Now, You guys know where the hold might be in that bottom deck? I've been one of these before, so.
I put the ring on. I could just find the thing that we're looking for and then know exactly its location compared to ours if you want.
Do you know what it is we're looking for?
Yeah, the thing of Karats. It's 5 by 3 by. I wrote it down.
That was the size of the container it was in.
That's fine.
That should still be good, yeah.
Isn't that what we're? It's fine. It's still what we're looking for. And if I can't find it, that means it's probably not on the ship, and we can just move on
1,000 feet.
in every direction. I mean, yeah. How big is the ship?
It's not that big.
Okay, I was gonna say. I mean, yeah. Okay. Is that?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, you mean we could have just swum past this?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yep.
Okay, I will find objects.
So 1,000 feet. Little boop.
You're looking for Karats?
I'm looking for the container across. Yeah, kind of the same thing. Nothing? All right, then I'll start swimming around and down. And if that's okay with everyone, because I only have this for like a minute.
Wait, sorry. So what exactly are you looking for?
Karats, the thing that we're looking for.
I need to know exactly. Is
Yeah.
it the container? Is it the material?
I mean, I'm looking around. I'm cast this. You can help out whatever you need to. What do you guys think?
So if you're looking for the container,
That's what we're looking
it'll point you to the closest matching container. If you're looking for the thing, it'll get you to the thing. Unless for some reason, like say someone wanted to keep it hidden, it wouldn't show up on detect anything because there's a thin sheet of lead around it.
Right. What if they're like, would it detect traces of the?
No.
Yeah, well, it would.
You know.
I would detect the stuff. If there's stuff that's even natural in wherever, it would detect that as well.
Not
wouldn't
if it doesn't get through whatever is encasing it.
Sure.
Well,
That's
sure.
what I'm saying. If you find the container,
Is that
What about a big chunk of it? You don't have to be very specific. Like, what about?
No, it just says this is the object. It doesn't say that I have to be like incredibly specific about it. It just says you have to be generally familiar with it. It doesn't say.
I was looking for a specific object.
So
Big chunk of.
is Dante looking for a container holding Karats, or is Dante looking for Karats?
It's up to you.
Container.
I'm looking for a container.
You're not finding any on the ship, even swimming over the pit below the ship. Nothing within 1,000 feet.
Why would we? If it's outside of the container, though, like if someone took it out of the container, then we wouldn't be able to find it if I said container.
Right, and the thing is, like, from what I remember of it, right, it's super volatile to water. So
Oh, is it?
Volatile to air.
air. Oh,
Yeah, air. So it's actually okay under.
Air.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I see.
that's why I was gonna look for the actual material because.
Do we know too much else about it besides it not really liking air?
I've also got the same spell. So if you want me to look for the normal thing. Okay.
Would I have read anything more on?
Give me a history check.
And then give me that knowledge. So
I know you have keen mind, but let's see.
Oh, here, take a blessing.
Cool.
I think you mean guidance.
I did mean guidance, yeah.
So that
That's a
would
fun
be
blessing.
a plus. We said history, right?
Yes.
Plus 8, so that's a 20 plus 1. 21.
The 21. What would you like to know about Karats?
Anything that can help us trace it.
How do we just make it right now so we don't have to go to this thing?
That, number one.
Handling of it and markers to like find. How are we finding Karats? Like, how can we find it easily? And how to
So-
handle it.
The how to handle it is a simpler answer. Extremely carefully.
Careful.
Any container that it is in, it is going to be submerged. And usually it's also going to have padding around it on the inside.
Like lead padding.
It'll usually be in something that is lead lined, as it does give off a minor radiant effect.
Do you know what it's from? Like how you
It
make
is a natural material, an extremely rare natural material. It has magical properties that will affect the land it is in. It can make what would be a barren wasteland fertile farming land. It can make a mountain fly.
can make barnacles spontaneously grow under people's
It
skin.
will accelerate growth of flora and fauna exposed to it.
Like these
Oh,
guys.
like the giant shark. Like the barnacles.
I was thinking more barnacles.
And with that, you're guessing it's probably out of its container.
Yeah, so the container's not as.
Even when submerged, if it takes a heavy enough hit, it will detonate.
We haven't seen
If it is exposed to air, it will double in size every couple minutes, and the detonation is directly linked to how large the piece of Karatite is.
So supernova. Got it.
So we want to be very careful with moving it. And that's just if it's hit with an impact.
That is if it is hit with either enough heat or enough kinetic force.
Are we able to break pieces off of it without it?
That's why mining this is so difficult.
All right, wait, hold on. I'm thinking. So, I assume you shared all this stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yep. So look, what if
Aren't we in a separate area?
was it
of us
three of
went
us?
below.
Oh, you're right.
You're-
Sorry, I thought they came up empty-handed and I assumed they
Then he
joined
swam
us.
away from us.
That's
so
what I was
we're-
thinking too.
Another thing you would remember, any airship that flies is powered by a Karatite reactor.
So 2 sources of Karats down here.
That's
Okay.
true.
Okay. So
That one presumably is in the ship.
Yeah.
So even if you do look for Karats,
no. That one probably detonated.
Maybe.
Right. I
There's
mean,
a good
the engine shouldn't be too far from here. We can always look, right? But I
Yeah.
figure something's already impacted this. So if it was stable, now again, I'm not the science whiz. That's
There's a
Weird
good
part,
chance,
but-
but
if it's inactive or whatever, then it's not going to have any kind of effect on stuff, right? You don't just get age rapidly by being near it. I assume when it's all wet. So then whatever did this must have been the Karats that exploded when the ship went down,
could have.
which means it may have launched whatever it was in
Would I know how
elsewhere.
big the ones that power the airships are usually?
About the size of a quarter.
Looking at the ship, would that damage does that kind of damage match what's happened here?
Well,
Give
it's not
me
the-
an investigation check.
I'm also good at these. Thanks.
Not that. Oh, I can help. I literally have investigate. That actually helps.
I'll allow. We'll say you guys all met back up on the deck.
Oh, Koski's searching the captain's quarters for alcohol.
Give me an investigation check.
That is an 18.
18.
They gotta keep rum.
The damage you're seeing of the ship, even swimming off to get a better view of it, you're guessing this snapped in half upon hitting this surface, but you're not seeing any outward explosion.
So it might still be.
Might be, yeah.
18.
18? You find a nice aged bottle of rum.
All right, so Koski's going to take that and just kind of brush past
All right.
all of them and go to where the reactor room would have been.
All right.
That's what I was going to say
Also
next.
giving you a heads up, that bottle of rum, could probably sell it for about 7 gold.
What's
Whoa.
gold compared to?
No, that's gonna be
Wait,
ingested.
but think about
Yeah,
how
that's
much
the
you
wrong
can get
person.
from that in alcohol. The alcohol terms, 7
But if
gold.
it's worth 7 gold,
Yeah,
that
but who
means
cares about the
it's
good stuff? No, who cares about the good stuff? Who cares about the bad stuff?
Yeah, so Koski, you're making your way there,
Yep.
and
Well,
you two are following. What is Rennial and Dante
I
up to?
swam actually down on my own to
How far?
I would not have let you go. Not-
it's like I don't know, 200.
You saw how much trouble we got in 30
Fine.
seconds.
100.
Hang on. Hang on.
60 downward. 60 feet. He didn't say no. Nothing?
What you are able to see is that the drop starts to
Curve.
curve. Think almost like as if you're swimming between tectonic plates.
Terrifying.
Okay.
Right.
You do see a couple of other corpses, not as barnacle filled, just kind of floating. You see one of the masts down there, but
Ooh.
Come on, go get it. Okay, I'll go back up.
those who were going towards the reactor room. You're able to find it. The bulkhead door to it is off its hinges and just flat on the floor in front of you.
Not a great sign.
And as you swim inside, you see the reactor. It's supposed to have almost look like a glass cylinder with machinery on top and bottom. And there is a hole in the cylinder and no karats within.
Is the hole like smashed, cut? Like,
Is it
tell us a little about
clean?
this.
Give me an investigation check.
Right.
It is not
Gonna investigate.
perfectly clean,
Would you
but
like to
it's
help?
I have +8.
I have a +6.
Sure, I'll help because I don't have great investigation.
Alright, well, you can investigate. I'll investigate.
I'm rolling doo-doo. That is a 15.
12.
from what the two of you are able to tell, it's not like it was cut. It's also not like someone smashed it as you're looking at this glass, and it is
Is it like it melted?
melted. Also isn't the right word, but the glass itself, it's about half an inch thick.
That explains how it survived the impact.
What you are able to find is floating in the room are other pieces of glass. It's not like it shattered. It's like it was trimmed. A piece taken out, a piece taken out.
It was shaved?
Almost. It's like someone took a knife, went through, cut out a jagged bit, took it out, and continued to do so in a way where it looked like it was smashed. However, there is one thing that is bothering you.
Only one?
The distance of how far these have floated. Maybe current has carried it. But just the way you're seeing the various bits of glass, it's like the glass imploded here and then was sucked out.
Like a vacuum.
Yeah. An outside force caused this.
Is the floating glass only in this room, or does it seem to extend?
For now, it is only in this room.
How do you spell Karatz?
Kuratz.
Alright. So, somebody sabotaged the reactor.
Yeah, but
At some point before or after the ship going down. Impacts. Karatz gets out of here.
It would be weird
Right.
to do it while it's in the air.
It's even weirder to do it after it crashes, though, no?
I mean, it's easier to steal from a sunken ship.
Yeah, but easier to sink it if it's in the sky and
You are assuming that if the ship crashes, that the Karat did not explode.
Well, I think it did.
No, I'm just saying, like, you would not wait until it crashes to steal it.
You were told when you first took the job
Yeah.
that the last reports were the ship stopped midair,
And then
was
pulled into
pulled
the water,
backwards
yeah.
and downwards
Yeah, yeah.
towards the sea.
I guess my thought was that that's not true, because, like, that
just
sounds
sounds
crazy.
weird.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
However,
stranger things have happened.
it pulled down and they took the Karats or whatever did this. That means that whatever did this is an underwater thing that cuts holes in.
No,
Like, that's
no,
so
no.
right.
We
Like,
can't
crazy?
start making assessments on whatever it is that took it. All
It's
right.
terrible. I thought that's what we were doing.
we gotta figure out what we know first. Right? That's step one. If you start assuming from the beginning, you're gonna end up deciding that, some vampire bat's a vampire itself. Random bear attack is a werewolf. You gotta figure out what your actual pool things can be. All right.
Wasn't this the same guy who thought the sun was fake?
Yeah.
While they're
Look, they
arguing,
can control the city.
is there any sign of magic that I can see?
Give me your choice of perception or investigation check.
Which is less painful. It's actually the same.
Oh no.
The same?
Let me know which one you chose.
Perception. That was a nat 20 though.
Nat 20 for perception. You're seeing something that you aren't sure if it is magic, but it's something that you're seeing with your special eye.
Okay.
It doesn't have a color that matches any magic you've seen before.
Your color.
And you're seeing it around each of these shards of glass, as well as the reactor itself. It almost looks like a web has wrapped around each one, and it is anchored just above the door.
I will communicate this green web.
Green?
The color I can't see.
Oh no. All right. Well,
I would be tempted to investigate it.
Imaginable color.
likewise.
If you're saying it connects to the door?
To the door.
It's like a weird alarm.
An alarm would be pretty obvious what it is.
Is that what pulled the chunks out, right? Is that what you're...
I don't know. I'm just saying. I see.
You see the type of magic, or no? You don't see the type of magic?
No, it's a color that I've never seen before.
What does your detect magic?
Your detect
I don't
magic.
detect magic anymore because I
Concentration
I use my
or vitality.
the other. Not or the detect
I'm
objects.
afraid to touch it.
Can you identify?
I'll touch it.
Identify
Well,
Would be touching.
would be me touching it.
I'll touch whatever.
It doesn't help if you.
I
touch
can
it.
sit here for 10 minutes and ritual cast detect magic again if it really, and get my own take on it, but it might not. I mean, it's not like a type of magic that I would know.
I can't ritual cast detect magic, but I do have it.
I'll ritual cast it. I guess.
Yeah, we'll ritual. If we're gonna wait 10 minutes, I'll at least ritual cast the identify.
While you guys are looking at this, I will
Well, we
let
can
you
touch
take
it.
a short rest.
So
Oh,
Sick.
Instead of resting, I'll be doing combat drills.
All right.
I'm not.
how long does this last?
Until
Until
your
the
next rest.
next short rest, long rest. So.
Oh, okay.
While underwater.
Those who participate in combat drills cannot roll hit dice, but
We're full.
Do we get everything else from a short rest, or just can't roll hit dice?
let me. Actually, no, you have access to it. Can you double check?
I fully have it now. Right.
But your
So take
ritual
magic.
cast detects magic.
Ritual cast identify as well.
There is no magic.
zero magic. On the shards of glass that
Correct.
they see color on.
And you are getting. It's just glass, and as you go to touch it, Koski, you would see it just fades.
You said it was connected to the door, right?
Right? The door?
Yeah.
Above the door?
You see there's like
And-
web?
And it's as you touch it. It's not just one strand of it. The whole thing just. And that's when the glass starts to float down to the floor.
So there was something.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think that is normal.
Okay.
Right. And
I'll grab a piece of the glass, thicker piece, keep it with me, put it in the bag. Oh, I have a bag of holding. Is that? What's that? I forgot if I said that.
you just can't roll hit dice. It doesn't say anything about not being able to get
Taste
the other
all
effects
stuff.
of short rests.
All right.
I will do it again, but this time where if Kotsky can point out where it was connected to, I'll see if there's anything there.
Oh.
Interesting.
It's odd.
I would take a gander that perhaps if only I can see it out of this eye, might have something to do with the thing that did this.
Sure.
Just
Right.
Putting that
new
out there
kind
for
of
you.
magic.
Sure. Maybe it's not magic at all.
Something out of this world.
Yeah, I don't know what it
Colors
was.
out of space.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
I mean, I guess we gotta keep going. Do we look at the ship?
Yeah, over the course of this short rest, I'll let you go top to bottom on the
I don't
ship.
need the compass anyway, so I can just.
There's one chamber that you find that actually had some useful stuff. That would be the med bay of the ship. In there was another corpse, but this one was not moving. And it was wearing a very strange cloak, very leathery, and it had a couple of protruding shapes to it. Additionally,
I'll grab that. Sure.
leathery cloak.
It attacks you.
Ah!
Do you still have your detect magic up?
Yeah, it would be 10 minutes.
So
Drop around. I didn't drop it.
your ring and the cloak are giving off transmutation.
Cool. I wrote down transmutation ring and cloak ring. Is that okay?
Cloak transmutation?
What?
It's probably like the manta.
Additionally, you find a couple of scrolls written onto paper covered in wax.
That's convenient.
One is for dispel magic.
Ooh.
Another is for greater restoration.
Oh.
Ooh.
Additionally, you find 4 potions of greater healing and 5 potions of healing.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
And then from scouring the ship top to bottom, you're able to find 65 gold pieces,
Who's writing that one down?
Me.
You got it?
I have everything so far.
124 silver pieces, and 230 copper pieces.
Any locked doors?
None that are still attached to their hinges.
Okay.
Are there any more sightings of that webbing?
Let's do some.
Not that you can find a. Well, give me an investigation check.
Have guidance.
So you get to add a d4.
18 plus. You said investigation?
Yes, and you get to add a d4 because of guidance.
22.
Plus a d4.
That's plus. It was this 21. Oh, I didn't roll before.
No.
I'm tired.
Same.
Okay.
20.
It's very faint. It is all over the back of the ship.
Okay.
And it just looks like it goes down.
Okay, I think we have to go down there from the rear of the ship.
And
So you found more of that thing?
Yeah, we'd have to go down anyways.
Oh, hold on. So it was in the room with the weird glass thing, right? And it's on
And
the back
on
of the,
the
ship.
aft of the ship and down.
Yeah. So maybe there's some credence to that story they said where it got dragged down and back.
Sure.
I have no idea what on this realm does that though. So
We'll find out.
did we brief Hadrian about the weird things from Not of This World?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
We did
vaguely.
do a quick.
what?
So don't let it.
Yeah, we did a quick run through of the parasite with you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just making sure. Right. So
One thing I want to, just one last thing.
Sure.
I want to see if there's any kind of like trail of debris that we could see. Just if there was a direction where things could have fallen.
It's just down.
Okay.
Down
Alright.
the opening beneath
Okay.
the ship. You're seeing debris go just down this hole.
Okay. All right.
Can we move this concentration?
Well, I think now is our time to carry on.
Do we want the money splits?
My splits.
Sure.
Each person gets 13.
Nice.
Gold.
Yes.
It's way more than half.
24 silver. There's 4 left over. Whoever wants the 4 left over.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
And 46 copper pieces per person.
Wow.
Like quintupled my gold. The amount of money that I have is so much.
Right. During the short rest, participating with the drill, I'm using my Harness Divinity to get back a spell slot, and it's Channel Divinity, so it comes back to me on a short rest.
Okay.
I will let you punch me in the abs.
Doing something.
You know,
Really good course.
ever trained underwater? I gotta say, armor is heavy.
Sure.
Just take it off.
I think I'd rather stay. In fact, actually, I do have a shield. I might use it.
I think you look cooler alive than dead,
Yeah.
if you ask me.
I'm going full hoplite with a javelin and a spear.
Each person's
Or a
getting-
shield.
I think we'll give each person a potion of healing.
Oh, lesser?
There's 5, yeah. And then who wants a potion of greater healing?
I think it makes sense to leave out either myself or the cleric, since we can get other people up.
I feel like you should have
Yeah,
one.
you should have it.
Okay.
Just in case.
I
for
heal
yourself.
other ways.
I have
Yeah.
action surges,
So
so
probably,
I could
I'll give
probably
you one.
need to be able to get to.
I have a lot of health.
Other
so-
people.
I will grab one. And either Dante, you want to take this last one, or I can save it for Karatite.
Nah, save it for tight. Okay.
Regular potion is 2d4 plus 2, and then the greater was
4d4 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4. Thank you.
2 potions of healing.
Great.
Is it safe to assume that you would have ritually identified the
there was.
ring and the cloak?
If Dante will have let me.
The ring.
The ring will be identified then.
It is a ring of swimming.
Oh.
Oh, you can swim now.
Cool. I'll write that down. For sure.
If you couldn't,
barbarian.
Yeah.
if you could not swim. Now
Someone
you
else
can.
wants it. I would literally never say no if he said he wanted it. In a
It
million
would-
years.
Yeah, it would just swim pretty quickly, and you can attack with your axes. That would stop being a hindrance, and or whatever.
I wouldn't turn down, but I got ways of dealing with stuff from far away.
And you're not letting Horace identify the cloak?
Cool cloak.
We have just got a cape.
You're just like,
Yeah, wait, what does the ring do?
it
It gives you a swim speed.
Yeah.
You can swim.
Equal to your walking speed, I believe.
Would probably be helpful for the
Be-
melee.
Oh,
Very
combatant.
helpful for the barbarian, yeah.
Well, here you go.
I can at least throw a javelin.
What's the ring called? I like the
Ring of swimming.
It's so cool. Someone else is gonna want to take it.
It is yours.
Okay, fine, go ahead.
Finders keepers.
It's
We
Cloak of
did
the
Finders
Mana.
Keepers.
Swipe.
On his back, I will.
It is a cloak of the manor. So you have a 40-foot swim speed with that ring.
I knew it was. I knew it was.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, I
And
knew
it does not require attunement.
Oh, I know. But I don't care about that. Alright, here we go.
I guess this is now a question. Can I copy Greater Restoration to my spellbook?
Not greater restoration.
Darn.
Incorrect.
Cleric spell.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I can dream.
The cloak of the manta ray lets you breathe underwater. You have a swimming speed of 60 feet,
So fast.
and that is only when the hood is up. It's an action to put the hood up or pull it down.
Gotcha.
Just keep it up forever.
That is the slowest putting on a.
Oh, yeah.
You're like,
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
You have to
No.
latch on where it's like manacles.
Yeah, you're like.
It's like a scuba suit, but it's always wet, so you gotta like
So
really
many
fight against the
straps.
stretch.
You go ahead and put that thing on real quick. Go ahead and use that.
So fast.
Right?
So what would you all like to do?
I think we gotta keep descending.
I think we're ready to go.
Dude.
Are you able to
I can
follow?
swim twice as fast now.
and we saw where the
What's
forking
all times?
area for the goods that it was carrying was, right?
Yes. It is in the bottom deck of the ship, and there appears to be a hole
Yeah.
in the bottom of the ship.
Yeah, down.
Sure.
Down is the answer.
Now I start really like lizard. Like a water snake.
And yeah, I'm just making sure to really pay close attention to the topography down here, just so it's
So we can map
sunken
it later.
into.
I mean,
Sunken.
I mean, I have the
as
key.
long
map.
as
Yeah.
Koski doesn't die, right? Remember?
Oh, we also have key map?
No, I
No.
it's a
Labyrinthian
The
recall.
labyrinthian
Oh.
recall stuff.
Oh, so
Yeah.
we both can do it.
I have, I have survival, but I think we're good.
Yeah.
All right.
I have locate object. Like
I will say, you're able to at least guesstimate how deep you guys are here. About 350 feet underwater.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Which is great.
Okay.
And you begin to descend even further.
And there's like the curve.
Yeah, so you're going down, and then it starts to curve, and there is stone above you and below you and on either side. Well, maybe not on either side. It goes for a little bit of a ways.
Sure.
This is the proper trench here.
Great.
I mean, now it's just light and on the way down as you go.
Yeah.
Just like
As you start to swim into proper darkness.
Yeah,
Those of you who say if you lose your light
Yeah.
and do not have dark vision, you would not know if something was near you until it is about 10 feet away from you.
this is terrible.
I'll stay a little bit ahead just because I'm a faster swimmer and I have enhanced dark vision. So
And good perception.
yeah, and really good perception as well. My passive perception is the highest.
Full
I
up
believe.
your armor.
Who's currently the light source? You are. Okay.
Yes, I can also be the light source if I need, so it's why it's like it's okay to be a little ahead.
You descend for maybe another.
I just want to keep an eye out for black pearls.
You know we could just locate object black pearls, right?
Yeah, or oysters with clams.
So if we could save the spell slot.
I guess. Yeah.
Give me a rolling perception check. This will be a number that I'm using for a little bit.
We're gonna say tentatively no. I can either take a 9 or I can make it a 13.
Better than 9.
We'll use the well studied. And it is a 13.
All right.
I wasn't here. Why are we looking for black pearl again?
To get a
it's
discount on the ship.
Yeah.
Reasons.
okay. Gotcha.
Discount on the ship if we can bring back something shiny, because the person who let us buy the boat wants to propose with something nice.
Oh,
You mean like that ring that we just picked up for the?
But that's not
so cute.
that's not a wedding ring.
Yeah, it's not crafty.
Yeah.
What makes something a wedding ring? You know, I just feel like
Nice
it's a-
shiny stone on top.
All right.
That's what they wanted. All right.
Koski will take up the rear of the party.
Okay. So you're swimming into the darkness.
I really feel like a guy in a suit in the heavy armor and the glowing light just slowly dropping while everyone else is swimming.
It eventually curves almost to the point where some of you could probably slide down the side of this.
Oh,
trust
that's
that.
pretty cool. Yeah. I know. I'm gonna be sliding up against a wall like.
Dolphins.
And Dante, you're up front.
Yep.
You eventually see what looks like the bottom. But as you crest a nearly invisible drop, you see where this was curving down, it suddenly goes back on itself, almost flat.
Okay. So wait. So goes out into an open area and then goes down, or like it just
Almost like
Curves like
a
this.
lightning bolt shape.
got it, but still like the cavernous, like an actual.
Yeah, and now it's getting into a proper cave. Walls are starting to close in on all sides for you.
Got it.
How far down did we drop?
You're guessing you're maybe at 500 feet now.
Okay. Keep going.
And you're starting to all feel the pressure on you a little bit, but it's nothing
serious.
I've
serious.
never had a weighted blanket before.
Do you feel more comfortable?
Yeah, kind of.
That explains a lot.
It's so dark.
Dante, you do see
Deep,
up
dark,
ahead.
deep.
It seems to open up into like a cavern. And as some of the light from Hadrian is catching up with you, you're seeing it catch a couple of what look like crystalline structures jutting out of the walls, which is kind of reflecting the light all around. And then you just kind of stop where you are and float as you take in the chamber as the light is almost illuminating it. The
It's crazy.
way the light is reflecting, it almost makes the walls look like they're somewhere between stone and flesh. It's very
Okay.
off-putting, especially as you see the dozens, if not hundreds, of maybe 7-foot diameter holes just honeycombing the walls of this chamber.
It's probably normal. I'll go ahead and just step back though. Just be like, oh hey, by the way, probably not a real thing that matters, but yeah, there's a bunch of holes, like little like bee honeycomb kind of things in the ceiling, and then there's like a flesh stone kind of thing happening with like a crystalline-esque thing in the.
You don't think that's weird? You don't think that's weird?
Weirder than.
Good point.
Someone remind me how much money we're getting out of this again. Just
Thousands.
sure.
Tens of
Okay.
tens of thousands.
We're all
As we get closer,
we're all in it to win it. Or is there just like a
as,
loading?
as we get closer, on a hunch, Hadrian's gonna try and divine sense again, just out of concern.
Terrible.
Nothing.
Okay.
What is this? Am I seeing the web thing down here?
You see, there are times where you lose track of it, but you do catch up with it again. It seems to be going through the center of the chamber, going down, and from the edge of this chamber you can see it does continue downward, straight down into what looks like another tunnel. This is the largest opening amongst all the openings on the walls.
These these holes.
Yeah.
Okay. What are we talking about in terms of size?
About 7-foot diameter.
7-foot diameter. Are they circular, like perfectly circular, or are they
They're irregular.
just okay? Okay.
I'm just worried there might be things waiting in those
Yeah, but not for us, right?
for anything.
Could be.
The trail continues down that way.
Okay, so it was past us.
It's at this moment that Dante, you hear a small chorus of clicks. Just as if someone is snapping something underwater. The high pitch breaking sound.
Oh, gosh.
And it's coming from everywhere in this chamber.
I think we should go.
I think we should.
Hey, hold on. Wait. Yep, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure we should go. And then I just start. We should go down there, I think.
Let's book it.
Okay, and we book it.
I would like all of you to give me an athletics check as the first eel lunges out of one of these holes.
I don't think I need to do it. I mean, I go 60 feet a second. A second. That's not true.
So do these.
Hook that on
No. Even they're gonna dash at me though. Oh, sweet.
Yikes. What did you say? Athletic?
Yes.
Can it be
I'm
acrobatic?
strong.
This is athletics. This is how much water can you move.
Oh, I'm good at this.
I'm not a strong boy.
Surprisingly strong boy.
I'm gonna be
Not a
calling.
saving
I'm gonna be
throw.
calling around for the numbers.
26 with a nat 20.
Oh,
23.
6.
3.
23.
This is a group check, so let's
go. Strong
majority success. As Koski, Hadrian, and Horace, as you see, Dante's just like as this massive eel slithers out of one of these holes, opening its jaws wide, and more jaws come out.
multiple jaws.
That's real life.
Can
guys.
I grab his tail and
Yeah,
yank him?
Koski, you grab Dante's tail, and
Pull Rennial.
The tail, not the tail.
you just start swimming while hauling your allies with you.
You
And
grab me
you
by the
see
trunk.
another eel, and until there's a swarm. 20, 40, more.
Can we go down and like
Are
use
these
a rock to launch it?
7-foot diameter eels?
Not 7-foot
Okay.
diameter,
Jeez.
more like 5-foot diameter.
That's terrible.
still-
You got
Yes.
wiggle room. Still terrible.
It's the eel pit.
If I may ask,
If I may, no.
Not
Can
Leslie
we refuse?
Nielsen.
Nielsen.
Can we refuse?
I'm not.
those of you who are swimming and those of you who are carrying your allies, what are you doing to try and buy yourselves some time as they are keeping pace, if not gaining.
You said I'm as fast as them, right? Is it possible?
You are just as fast, yes.
So see you guys. It was great having you guys. No. Can I bring someone with me? Is that possible?
Don't you have your language thing? Can't you try to talk to them? And be like,
It's
hey,
comprehend language. It's not really gonna work.
eels.
So, Hadrian is looking for something that he can strike to basically block the eels away.
Okay.
Right?
That's a
Like,
good deal.
my primary focus is yes, we might be trapped behind it, but we can deal with that later. Right? Just gonna try and put some physical blockade distance between us. There's a lot of crystal.
Blocking. Why don't you destroy water behind us?
That's true.
So,
That's true. I could do
Adrian,
There's those big crystalline towers, right? We could probably
roll to hit.
Okay, I'm glad it's some martial trainings. I got a +1. Oh, I don't do inspiration. Sadness.
You have any dynamite left?
That's 18 with the +1.
18. So you're swimming, and you.
That's no particular weapon. I guess it has to be the spear would be disadvantage. Or javelin.
I'm just gonna say you pull the shield out,
Oh, yeah.
and you just use the force of your body moving as you were swimming as fast as you could, smashing into one of these crystalline pillars jutting out, and it crashes behind you all, crushing some eels, skewering others. But the wall of leathery flesh is still chasing you all.
Oh, dear.
Now, if you were to give a size to that, wall,
Yeah.
that's the real thing that I need. What do you think in terms of diameter of the wall of wheat?
So
That's so many.
yeah.
Wall of wheels?
Like if I do want to know the pillar that Hadrian knocked down, how big is it?
Probably about 4 foot diameter, maybe 10 feet tall.
And how big is the area behind us? Or the section?
You are swimming down in a cavern where these holes are all around you. The cavern itself is maybe 100 feet tall.
Is there like an opening somewhere that we eventually are going towards?
You're currently following Koski, who is following these lines down to the largest opening in the very bottom of this chamber.
I can try
So it's
something.
would enough of them cover the block them from coming down?
Maybe.
You know what?
You're giving it maybe a 75% chance in your favor of yes.
D&D is a fun game. I'm gonna enlarge the pillar
Let's go!
to just double in size.
Teamwork!
Multiple other eels smash into it. Some of them are starting to slither around it, though.
That's something. It's better than nothing.
Okay. How many more
Wait.
eels are coming towards us?
Okay, if you destroy water behind the pillar, they're gonna fall into that thing. Because we're going down.
Are they coming from all around, as you said?
They're coming from all around,
Yeah, it's not like they're not
Including
just like,
above?
including
Yeah.
above.
Including above.
Yeah,
get rid of
but
some.
I want to see if can we slow down any of the ones coming like at us right now? Is that a thing? I can't.
Was
sure,
there-
I'll destroy water.
Didn't you have control water earlier? You can force it
Yeah.
to keep going back up.
I don't know if I have that spell prepared though.
Oh.
Give me a.
I do have that spell prepared today.
You can control water lets you manipulate in any direction, so you can keep them shooting back up like
That's
if it's a
true.
water jet.
Or I can push us down really quickly.
Yeah.
That's also something that I can do.
What are you doing, Dante?
Yeah, I'll do that. I think that's better anyways, because we know where we have to go, right? You know where we have to go? Point the direction. All right. I another spell. God, I really like this spell slot. It's gone now. Yeah.
I'm really loving that spell slot.
Yep.
And it's just going down.
Control. So it's gonna be. It's a lot of water that I can control. It is
Huge area.
It is gallons at a
100
time.
foot cube, I believe.
I feel like
Yeah.
it's better to slow them down.
You can whirlpool behind us.
Because if we're
I don't
going,
have whirlpool.
Is that not part of control water?
I think.
Oh, you mean
it's
the
better-
Oh, yeah. Redirect flow is what I was.
No, there should be like an option. This is the last
Yeah,
one.
whirlpool, and I was thinking redirect water though, or redirect flow,
I think.
because I just make us move.
I think we should redirect them because if we direct us, they also benefit.
No, I could do it in my own. It just says I do it in whatever area I wanted to. I could do it within 100 feet, but I can make it do whatever it wants. So I can do both ways.
Does it keep
if I really want.
moving with us, or does it just?
An action of a range 300 feet.
It's a 100-foot cube within 300 feet.
Yeah,
So I can do it like right where we are.
The issue
shunt
is that
us.
the area is fixed, so it might make more sense to shove them up
Okay.
and then shove us down.
Make one half go down, one half push them up.
Or just take turns. Like even if you take turns, it should still be fine. Because we only need to get pushed forward once.
Dante, give me a wisdom check.
Not bad. Wisdom's not bad. Natural 17 for just wisdom. adding
Straight wisdom.
All right, so 22.
22. So you're doing this more through feel than calculation.
Oh, sure. Calculation.
What are those?
What are those?
You just tell Koski to point the direction, and all of you feel water thrusting you. Just whichever direction Koski continues to point is the way the water is pushing you.
Where the things go.
Yeah.
That's where we're going.
And then you look behind you and you see the eels struggling against a current, slowing down.
There we go. Okay. We're 3 for 3 so far.
By the way, it just says moves the air. The water in the area moves as I direct it. That's all it is. It doesn't say it has to go in one direction.
Okay.
I can just make them go back, us go forward.
That's fine.
And now, no more big spell slots.
Well,
Yeah.
you are able to
Useful use though.
Yeah.
get through the large opening, and you're swimming for a ways just to put as much distance as you can. A few eels seem to have still tried to keep the chase, and as you're shooting back at them, some of them retreat, some of them are still going. And then the water shoots you out into a much larger chamber.
Wow.
This chamber
Has holes that are even bigger. 8 foot across. 12 foot across.
How good's your group stealth?
We could try.
This
awful.
chamber. It shoots you out. It feels like you are floating in space. It's pitch blackness. You cannot see any walls near you,
Not even with the light.
not even with the light. And it just goes down. And you look behind you, and the only walls you do see are the ones around the cavern where you just swam out of. And you see some eels. As soon as they reach this area, they are turning and swimming back.
I think we may have reached somewhere they don't want to be in.
And I'm like, I'm afraid of when the things that are chasing us become afraid.
Yeah. I'm worried about being the one single light source wherever we are.
I mean,
I'm giving a let on my hand if I need it.
And with the flow, you all start to float away from the wall, losing sight of it. And that is where we're going to be ending tonight's session.
No.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you to Travis Savoy for all of the amazing music you've heard tonight. Thank you to Tabletop Gaming Center for helping us to put on this amazing show. Thank you to +5 Charisma for all of the wonderful items, especially that bow. It was putting in some work.
He was putting in work today.
the bow kept working.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. We hope to see you again next week. But until then, game on. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye bye.